Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers, and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers, and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished. Because we got each other.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night here on Beyond Wednesdays. Got the whole crew with me. We've got some fun stuff to talk about tonight. We've got DC All In is starting, which is dope. We're going to go over that. We've got a dope skateboarding documentary that we're going to talk about. Talk about new comics, small market report, and a bunch of other fun stuff, I imagine, like every other show. So it was a good day. Today was a very good day. How you guys doing?
Doing just fine. Vegas recovery mode.
Back to work mode.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, dude. Vegas was a crazy place to be this weekend. That's for sure. With all the Legion of the Skank stuff.
Yeah.
And then you weren't even there for that, which is the crazy part.
Yeah, it's happening to be downtown. So it was the Raiders Fred Blitnikoff Foundation dinner on Friday night, which tons of Raiders alumni. Mark Davis set it up for abused and trafficked teens. More females for sure. His daughter was murdered a long time ago. Fred Blitnikoff's. So I'd like to go to that. It's an all-you-can-eat crab fest. It's all charity. It's a great time. Love to be there. Wake up. Went to Cosmo. So stay downtown. Cosmo for the pool. I was DJ Pauly D at the pool, which, whatever, yeah, I'm used to punk shows. But, hey, don't threaten me with a good time in a pool. I'll make up for it. No Effects final tour this weekend. So.
Nice.
Yeah,
they put on a badass show.
The final show ever is Sunday, so I'll be there then. But we've got that followed by downtown that night with the Skankfest, followed by a Raiders win, which is few and far between. So Raiders win, and that's it, man. Then back to Skankfest downtown concert. So didn't breathe a lot, liver hurts a little. Voice still whatever. Saw Big J and Louis J on the stage each night. Dave Smith wasn't out there, so I didn't get to see the stand-up. There's a concert that's basically free, but it starts late at night. All 3 nights, so we're out there all 3 nights. Yeah, it was a good time. Should have sent my videos ahead of time, but hey,
I actually have a football story. So. You know how I was working the Rice game this past Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I met someone. I met Kurt Warner, and I had no idea who he was. Like,
what?
I had to Google search. Yeah. So his son is the quarterback for Rice.
No shit.
Yeah, and it was the parents' weekend this past weekend, and so he was at the game. So one of my jobs or responsibilities, I manage the streaming service for campus, and they use that in their like flight deck booths that like people pay, like I would guess at least $1,000 or whatever to sit in this booth. So they have like TVs, refrigerator, and all that. Well, the booth that he happens to be in, there's electrical issues, so the TV's not working, the refrigerator's not keeping the drinks cold, all that. And I have no idea if this is being used. So I'm like texting people I know in athletics, like, hey, is this booth being used? Blah, blah. And I'm talking to the electrician that's on site. and it's like 20 minutes till kickoff, and I'm just like kind of like, and then I'm discussing with the electrician, like, are you going to be able to fix this before the game starts? And he's like, no, I don't have the part. I was like, okay, so that's not happening. So I'm trying to find out if it's being used. And he walks into his booth. And I'm just like, I have to break him the news. Like, hey, man, your booth's not working correctly. Like, you won't have a TV and the Roku and all that. And then also your refrigerator's not working. So your drinks aren't cold in there. And this is, we just found out, like, just now setting everything up. He's like, okay, it's fine, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like rushing to go find people I know in athletics. Like, hey, there is a person in this booth. Go send him like cold drinks. So like they like send him a cooler full.
He's
like,
one of the nicest guys in sports, man. Like,
yeah, he was awesome to meet. Like, he was like really cool about it. Like, most people, spending that much money to like sit in the game or whatever, they're gonna like throw a hissy fit almost, right? Or have like a Karen moment.
So his rookie card, his real rookie card, is a super rare rookie card, right? And it's from when he played in the Arena League.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an Iowa Barnstormers rookie card that they gave out for free at Taco John's, the restaurants. Right?
That's awesome.
So it's super rare, and usually it's way off-centered or in rough shape. But dude, it's so rare. And I was able to find one. It is rough shape, but rough off-centered, but super crazy. All right, so I don't think people really know what Skankfest is, so I just want to show you guys what Sean is talking about and what he was at this weekend. So this is just the day one.
I didn't even get all inside, but it's all right there. We get into the
Yeah, this is crazy. ICP. And they all walk down Vegas. They just, the first day they're there, they just all walk down the street. It's crazy. It's absolute. That part right there, my buddy Keith is taking a video of this. He's got one of the best videos of this. This guy starts crowd surfing in a wheelchair. He's crowd surfing. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what's wild is that I think because that guy was behind me in the wheelchair, so I was right by Keith then, dude.
Yeah.
Because either that or it was possibly a different night. Like if you could see what Lewis was in, then that's all right. Some of these videos are too big to send. I put one in the chat, but I don't know if it'll open. But there was it's pretty wild out there. It's a lot of fun.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of fun. If you know who the comedians are, it's more fun. It's all popular songs and stuff. But yeah. So
right,
it was yeah.
Let's see if it lets me play this.
Oh, it's a good time. Do a little break stuff with Big J. But most of the time, we were literally right on the stage.
See, that's funny. Yeah, this is the show where the guy fell off the wheelchair was crowd surfing.
Yeah, they're all nights.
And dude, Big J is the antithesis of late 90s rap rock, new metal bro. You know what I mean? He looks the same way he did then. He's still into all the same shit. And I'm not surprised he's up there singing.
Off, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like hilarious. Those guys are great, man. All right, Hood, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing good.
I love how every week Hood jumps in like in the middle of doing his homework.
Nah, man.
He's unloading his backpack, right?
It's been a good week.
Get
Me
ready
and
to go
Comic
out.
Tom are friends now, bro.
Oh,
Dude, he's my friend, dude. Comic Tom went like this. Hey, Joe, I'm Tom, and I went, hey, Tom, I'm Joe.
Yeah,
Bro, what a great day. No more drama, bro.
The redemption arc.
it is, dude.
No more drama.
100%.
I'm, like Red Hood would be anybody's friend. If you put your hand out and say, hey, you want to be my friend? I'm good. Hey, let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Are you gonna start pressing books for him?
Hey, bro, if you need some book press, call me up, bro.
Yeah.
Call me up. Let's do it.
Why am I not buying this, dude? Not buying this.
I don't think Leg. Did you get to see the redemption of Comic Tom 101? Do you know what we're talking about?
I know enough.
Oh my god, dude! It was
Some people are actors. That's all I gotta say.
Well,
Some
even if
people
he
are
was
actors,
acting,
all they
bro.
do is take care of the lowest common denominator. All they do is use other people's hot 10 lists. I think you remember that. So,
I know. I totally remember that.
You know what you know, and when someone starts acting again, remember they were always an actor.
Well, he did one of the craziest things I've ever seen on a live comic book show. So
How many cuts do we take on the show?
Huh?
How many different takes do we do on the show?
None. Yep.
Whatever we say is whatever we say, man.
Yep.
Take.
Amen.
What are you talking about? This is like take 5.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. New comic book
Just
day.
seems strange now, right, dude? Like it's just weird.
Yeah. You know what? I'll be honest. I definitely want to hear more about that hero restoration thing from him because he just started talking about that, and I would love to hear more about that. But we'll get into that on another show.
I got back to messages and links and all that, and I said, you know what? I got the sting of a good vacation.
Yeah,
still in
fuck
my
yeah.
heart. I'm not going down this rabbit hole.
Yeah. So one of the things that I sent to the guys this week was a documentary that I saw, and I think I talked about it on the other shows, and it's one of the coolest little documentaries I've ever seen, and we're gonna talk about it. It's called Skatefest, and you guys can go watch it on Tubi or Tubi for free. Just type in a Skateface in Tubi, and it's basically about the art of skateboards and how skateboard art came to be. And
Dude, I gotta see that,
bro.
It's so good, dude. I watched it.
Watch it.
Yeah, I just finished it, and it's even as far as like I would say even like the history of skateboarding, like from like the starts of like when it when tricks started getting like skating in pools to like where it is now. So I thought that was the coolest part about it, just like to see all the different time periods of skateboarding.
Yeah, and definitely the eras. It's kind of funny is I'm the same vibe but different. I'm getting because I'm watching McMahon on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
So like this starts. So both of those start just both these that sort of the WWF era and skateboard era, in different ways, sort of coincided with their popularity. Their popularity when it came to things like VHS magazines, colored pictures, recording, stuff like that. So it's sort of the same thing. So it's really I'm nostalgically watching both because in the early 80s is when I really started to enjoy both these scenes. Be able to go to rent WrestleMania, be able to go to rent like a Powell Bones Brigade video at the video store when they only had one of everything. You had to fucking wait for them all. So I definitely loved watching this. Definitely loved getting into it. They didn't bring up much, which they didn't need to, but much Thrasher. But like I was somewhere in this office, I was gonna look for some of the the first art. I had so much of the decorations in my room as a kid, just literally the advertisement sliced out of Thrashers.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, dude. And like even Robert Williams, a lowbrow artist, started in the 60s, 70s, did some comic work with Crumb and things like that. I'm just Robert Williams' favorite artist forever. When you guys look him up, you figure out who he's older than that. But like my first start on him, even though I do have a couple of his skateboards, it's just his art on later boards. He didn't do a lot of this, but getting into it with the art when Thrasher would have articles on the culture and things like that. So it was really great watching this. To start with all that, and like you said, from era to era, to just go down the line of everything and sort of fill in the blanks. Because some of this stuff, man, it's like maybe wasn't how you remembered it. Shit was urban legend. You know, you couldn't win a bar bet in with a phone back in the day. You know, stats or whatever we remember.
Yeah.
Things
McClay
happen how
facts,
we
I used to
remember,
call 'em.
or
Yeah.
however
or how you
Victor
perceive
writes-
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The winner writes the history books, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's how it goes. So watching this was absolutely great. It just even led me into while I was working in the office to put the movie Thrashing on after with Josh Brolin.
Oh,
It's like a
nice.
mid 80s skateboard movie, and Gary Morris literally just said it when I in the chat there when I said it. But yeah, Thrashing was great.
Bro, when they start talking about like in this time period with these images, it was like the biggest dopamine nostalgia rush.
Yeah.
It was unreal seeing like the old Tony Hawk images, the old Santa Cruz Jim Phillips images, all those, the Visions, even the Vision street boards and shit.
Yeah.
And look at that shit, dude.
I got to get my John Lucero board, dude. Like,
Get it?
I let one go, and it was like $400, and it was the deck, and it was fucking beat to shit.
He's in here,
but
bro.
it was like the same
Oh, yeah.
one I had, dude.
That's awesome.
Lucero, there's plenty of Lucero in this. No, they spent 2 minutes on my board. I had that first Mark Gonzalez Vision that came out at the same time as the Psycho Stick.
Yep.
That was it. That was the board
Yep.
that I begged for, and I saved whatever it was. I saved up like a portion, and my dad took me the rest, and I don't think I understood money that well. And so by the time I got fucking rails and a nose cone and shit, and I remember I even kept my trucks and wheels from like my Target board, you know, and
Nice.
and I remember that, and I still, man, I had it until, let's just say, you guys have all heard me bitch about my Masters of the Universe and such getting thrown away. Now I'm realizing that I didn't give away that board, and like my mom lives down the street, and I temporarily stored everything I own when I was moving houses. Not everything I own, but a whole lot of it in her garage in her house, and I know for a fact that board is gone. And so another thing I'll just enjoy the memories of, but especially when they did 2 minutes on specifically Mark, but Mark Gonzalez, that's a big part of the scene. For years and years and years, but whether it be the art or the actual skating, he's one of the best skaters, period, ever.
Yeah, basically created street skating. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
In a way.
Do you remember Police Academy when they had all the
Yeah, Tony Hawk was on there.
they had
David
them all-
Spade.
I was like, that's not David Spade, bro.
Hey, dude, he was a skater.
And Gleaming the Cube, remember Gleaming the Cube?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
That was
Gleaming the
about.
Cube
I thought that movie still holds up, man. With Christian Slater, bro.
I saw Thrashing today again, and it was amazing. I don't give it holds up if that's your era and that's what you choose to like. It just as good it was, and for me to watch just like the old footage of Venice Beach and stuff, and different places in the valley and clearly on the west side and places that I've lived. I'm just gonna enjoy that no matter what. Looking back on the 80s, like before traffic.
Yeah, right.
Before traffic, yeah, man.
Oh,
The-
jeez,
the-
dude.
The one part I liked in this documentary is like when they were talking about how all the different skate companies we know nowadays, split off from like, what from like World Industries.
Yeah.
And like this company came from there, that, and it's just kind of cool to see that they still exist to this day, right? That it was just
Yeah,
like
dude.
all like homebrewed stuff from humble beginnings to like what kind of industry it is now.
Look at those,
dude.
man.
And World Industries is like the image of skateboarding.
Yeah.
Right, all these dudes came together, and then they did that. Then they just kind of trickled and branched off, made like a Guru, Birdhouse,
There you go.
whatever, Stereo,
Yeah.
Blind,
Toy Machine.
Toy Machine.
Mhm.
It was Marcus Wallace, but yeah, good stuff.
See, my cousin, he was older. He was a couple of years older than me. He goes, Joe, get yourself a board, dude, and then you can hang out with us. You know what I mean? 'Cause- and I was like, okay. And so I went and got luckily they didn't fuck me over. It was an MD surf and skate. And I had sold some cards or whatever just to get some cash to get a board. And I didn't even know how to skate. I just needed to get a board so I could hang with my cousin and shit. So luckily this kid, he goes, well, we got this. And then it was John Lucero with the fucking evil fucking with breaking out of the fucking iconic, right? And then the grip tape, and he got me to buy everything, the fucking bouncy ball, the wheels and the trucks, and I was like, man, when does this shit fucking stop? How much shit can you put on a fucking board? So I get the board, I called my cousin and everything. Goes, yeah, man, we're gonna meet over here. Go over there. Nobody's there. And I said, like, sooner or later, I got to fucking skate on this skateboard, right? Because, like, my mom looked at it and she goes, it doesn't even look like you've skated on it. Like, are you gonna skate on it? What are you gonna do with it? And so I went down and they called it the Hill over by down in downtown Corpus, and there's this like long fucking steep. And you weren't a skateboarder till you skated on that. Well, luckily I had no lessons. So like I get on that motherfucker, bro, I almost killed myself, dude. But I learned how to skateboard that summer by luckily I didn't break any bones, but I got fucked up pretty good. And like, I wouldn't trade those memories for anything,
Fucking A, man. This brought me so much nostalgia. Just like Leg said, he went and watched
Thrashing.
Thrashing, and went and
I gotta watch that again, dude.
dude. I
John
went,
Brolin,
Dude, right, dude?
yeah, right, all tan and buff and blonde, dude.
Bro,
I went,
straight off of the hit of Goonies,
hey,
dude.
hey guys, we got suspended. Stream's off.
oh wow, hold on. $2 okay, let me see if it comes back. It should come back.
Oh, I guess it's because we were shooting the documentary.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we showed a lot worse than that. Bro, that's weird. Dicky Goose is at it again, bro. He's coming after us.
Oh damn.
He's been awfully quiet.
All right, we should be back. Let me see here. We're gonna see if we come back. Check.
Who is it? Is that automated, or is that just there's some rap?
It's automated, probably.
Oh yeah, it's probably AI, like where they certain images or whatever.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Hey, Clutch, I'm sending off that gift pack for you, bro.
Oh, thank you, brother. I mean, you already did, man. That shit came in from CGC.
Yeah, I know, man, but I figured since you had that one comic and you thought it was that creepy one, remember with all the I had one that kind of matched that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? So
that's so cool. Yeah, Jude was super stoked. She was like, "Are those my comics?" On the video today.
Yeah, I was pretty happy that Patsy Walker got that grade, dude. I thought
it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm interested to see where.
All right, we're back.
What it'll end up at. What up?
Sorry about that, you guys. That was us playing that documentary. Figured we were talking over it, and it's free already on the internet. I figured. But anyway,
I broke it, man. I believed him for a second.
Yeah.
Take 2.
Yeah.
Bitch. It's so early, man. I'm not rowdy till like 10 usually.
So
wait,
I got
are you saying we
nostalgic.
didn't all-
I got nostalgic for Grommets. I went and reread Grommets, right? And I'm going through it.
Issue?
So there's 4 issues out right now.
Right.
So and I missed so much stuff the first time that I read it, which made it really good to go reread it. And one of the biggest things that I missed is issue 3. This makes me wonder if Brian Posehn and Rick Remender are from Phoenix, because
I think Remender is.
Well, if that's the case, this is a
not your Metro Center, dude, right?
100%, bro. 100%. This is a complete love story to Phoenix. And in the story, if you guys don't know, Grommets takes place in Sacramento. This kid and his parents move from San Francisco to a new place, and the kid's got to make new friends, and they're in Sacramento. And then, not spoiling anything, it's been out for a while, and most people are reading it. Halfway through, the kid that, just got there, his dad tells him, hey, we're moving to Phoenix. But all this takes place in Sacramento, but this is Phoenix's mall. This is Metro Center, the mall in Phoenix. This is where they filmed Bill and Ted. Used to have a skating rink in it, huge arcade. Toys R Us wasn't part of it. It was KB Toy Store, and Toys R Us was in the little place next to it, the shopping center next to it. So he's totally showing a fucking love story, and they're in the fucking mall, and it shows all the different mall places, Spencer Gifts, that they go to Spencer Gifts. They ditch school one day and they go to Spencer Gifts because that's where their dude selling weed is. He works at Spencer's, and they go to the food court and they go to the arcade. It shows them freaking this right here. I love. It shows them smoking weed and they have to go find a Coke can because they don't have a way to smoke it. Reefers. Anyways,
may have done once or twice.
Yes. So good, man. But that just blew me away. So I would love, what I would love to see? I would love to see a Jim Phillips variant cover to Grommets. I'm surprised. I mean, they kind of did that. They've done some of that. They've kind of done. I think they did like a couple variants that call out old companies, but they haven't done any like skateboard art or anything.
So, like on a Deadly Class, there's a couple of covers that Remender because Remender did Deadly Class. A couple of skateboarding covers that are pretty rad, dude. Like this one right here. So this one you can see in the background.
Oh yeah, he's awing.
Ollie, yeah. So
that's dope.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Deadly Class has some amazing variants too.
Freaking nostalgia.
Skateboards with the art.
Yes. Yeah.
That would look dope.
Yeah. I would love to talk to those guys, and I'm gonna see if
let's call them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to them and see if they'll come on and talk about that.
So last week when I think who did we have? We had Trish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Send her a link, right? And then who else was trying to was in
Nick.
the chat, and I go send him a link. So I was like that Dumb and Dumber when they were driving, pick him up when all these different hits.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
shit.
who is it? Mark Spears, right?
Mark
Yeah,
Spears.
it was Mark
yes.
Spears. I go send him a link.
Yeah, that was good shit. All right, new comic book day. There was a lot of really good covers out today that we've been talking about for a while. A lot of really good issues that came out today that we've been talking about for a while. The Deadpool, the Ellie Pool stuff, is out in full effect. And you got that badass Torrin Clark cover. That's so good. Man, I love that. Let me see if I can open this up. I haven't read it yet, though. I want to see if Ziegler's got a good story going on. But that's awesome. She's got a great design, too. A lot of the John Jang, and then there's the Bagley. The Zerdy's not too bad. It's a retailer exclusive. But I like the Torn Clock. The Momoko's not too bad either. The 1 in 100.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already selling
That's
for
not bad.
130.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That Momoko is actually pretty good, man.
It still reminds me of the anime card she did with Upper Deck.
Yeah. This one is really good. This is the Philip Tan. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's a retailer exclusive. Scott Koblish, old school Deadpool. Yeah. Yeah, KRS. Yep. I love Scott Koblish art. He's badass.
Him and Deadpool are like peanut butter and jelly.
Yep. Look at that. That's great. And then the 1 in 10 or 1 in 25 design variant, $15 basically. I really like this Fantastic Four Halloween Trick or Read. Alex Ross. Did you guys see this?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Right?
I love that.
That's fucking good. Fantastic Four, the dinosaur. Fantastic Four. And then of course the Ghost Rider special came out. Yeah. Starting off, we have the Jay Gonzo, which I think if anybody's in Phoenix, I think he's going to be in Phoenix signing this weekend, maybe. I have to find out where.
That is a fucking badass book. Bro.
Yeah, this is
I like that.
Yeah,
cover of the year
sure.
category. For sure. This is a good one. All the covers are pretty good. Yeah, first full appearance of Phantasma, which makes it an even bigger book. And Phantasma is that character that got hot the other week once the team she's on got announced. But this is her first full. She was on a cover, and that was the book that got hot. That cover, the Ghost Rider cover, and then she was also in a Black Panther #5 about a year ago, I think.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, cool character. You know, she's got that what looks like a lasso, but it's barbed wire.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's on roller skates. So, and then this is a pretty dope Humberto Ramos cover for Robbie Reyes. So not too shabby. You've got the facsimile for Secret Wars, and it has a 1 in 25 Paco Medina.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But this one's not too bad. You know, it reminds me of the 25th anniversary stuff in a way. And
yeah, I mean, I do like some of the cover art for these 1 in 25s. I just hate the idea of
I agree.
what's attached to them.
Yeah. Cash grab.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Brooks, amazing Mark Brooks cover for Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #6. And then when I first saw this, I was like, is that cheese? Like, what the fuck is that?
It's a butter sculpt.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Brian. I'm with you, man. For Thanksgiving table, right? You have the butter molds, right, dude? Like they have turkeys and shit like that. That'd be badass to have a Vader, dude. You know what? That'd be badass to have butter mold of my boy the Emperor right here, dude.
Yeah.
So do you have to eat one? So there's only make sure there's only the rule of 2.
Yeah, and you can freeze the other, you know.
And carbonite.
And carbonite. There you go.
This is the 1 in 25 for Storm #1. There's good Nakayama. That's with Unknown. Ji Hung Lee 1 in 100. A gold
I need to find
foil.
out about my commission from Ji Hung Lee.
Yeah. Joel Jones 1 in 50. Yeah, that was a while ago now, right?
It was supposed to be during San Diego, so I have no idea. Like, because I sent them a comic, they wanted the comics ahead of time, and then they announced that they weren't going to be at the con. but they're still proceeding with the commission, so I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll still take your money. Don't worry.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, G, it's not like you're pressing the book. Send Aaron his book back already, bro. Not like
Or
you're
my
pressing-
money back, or a commission. Either or.
There you go, everybody. There's your Crane crazy
Oh,
horse
boy.
variant.
Please.
All right.
But he painted it upside down, so this is upside down.
Yeah. You paint it upside down. It's really just taking a dump.
I was going to say, I've seen that on some sort of fetish website too. That's some pony play stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, is he crossing over into the world of bronies?
Yeah.
He fucking jumped over that shit. There's a connecting cover that's pretty dope. I love the way Peter looks when he has the Venom symbiote, the new costume. Looks badass.
Yeah, the shoulder thing's kind of cool.
Yeah. Very interesting. Greg Land. You got the facsimile for First Jubilee 244, and it's got a 1 in 25, of course, as well. It's not terrible. It's interesting.
So Judy Jetson? Or is that her home?
I kind of, I see that vibe.
Yeah.
I love the Jetsons. So.
Oh yeah, I grew up with that shit. The Flintstones and the Jetsons, and
Of all the shows I wish came true, I wish it was the Jetsons.
Yeah, where's my flying car?
Seriously.
I can't figure out if this is Quentin Quire or Jay Nakayama. It looks like the same character now. Remember that character that was John Kent's like boyfriend in DC? They introduced. He looks just like Quentin Quire. It's very interesting. This is the Elizabeth Torque 1 in 25. I read. I've been reading Absolute Power, and the Superboy stuff is very interesting. Now he's got a girlfriend and a boyfriend. It's very interesting, man. They're taking it in some interesting spaces. Stegman's got a great cover for this, though. Stegman art looks great with X-Men.
Oh, they're saying that there's a printing error for X-Men issue 5. I'm guessing.
Wow.
It says issue 1. But those only pop for like the first couple weeks or whatever, and then they crash. You know what I mean? Like the price, like unless something crazy happens in the story or there's a really important first appearance, like it'll pop like this week. Like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see it on the hot 10, right? But then next week it's not going to repeat.
Yeah, it doesn't hold its value.
Like, yeah. So if you have it, I would flip it this week, and then if you really want it back, buy it back in a month from now.
Yeah. Hood, did you see your Campbell is out? The Phoenix?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's all right. It's all right.
I think it's awesome. I love it. I think the Phoenix Force, seeing the Phoenix Force like that in any cover is good to me.
She's just like on a clear X-Men sign.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's
All the
gonna be-
covers are like
connecting.
all the covers have been like that.
They're connecting.
I don't know if they're connecting, but if they were, that'd be cool. Be a lot cooler if
Aren't they?
Seems like
they
they would.
did.
connect? Yeah.
I mean, I believe it,
yeah.
or I would think that.
It's like
Yeah.
there's something with all the, because of the logo, the text logo that they're all interacting with, like seems like it could be parts that like come into a piece. Like a
Yeah.
puzzle.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's going to end up being like a really cool print for the whole run.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a dope cover for John Kent. Simone Bianchi. Jimenez. That's a cool Jimenez Batman, old school Batman trade. Kelly Jones Trick or Treat. This is the Mastraza 1 in 25. The Nakayama Batman's interesting. It's not your normal Nakayama type stuff. That's a dope cover right there.
Good.
1 in 25. There's the Nakayama Batman. 1 in 25 selling for 15. Rian Gonzalez 1 in 25 for Birds of Prey. You got the Souza Micah Birds of Prey 14. Which is just a open order variant, I believe. DC All In. We're going to talk about this in a little bit, in a couple minutes here. So I hope you guys picked it up. There was a foil. There was a John Jang wraparound that was a 1 in 25. That's really good. Darkseid's a perfect character for John Jang. All the skulls in the.
So
Yeah. And it's a 1 in 25, so nice ratio. Logo foil. Jim Lee 1 in 25 for DC Horror Presents Creature Commandos. Here's a Jim Lee's basically sketch cover. You know, it's got Scott Williams inks on it, I think. Or maybe it's Jim's, who knows? He'll do his own inks every once in a while.
are they gonna recycle and go through all their different logos again?
No, I think they went back to the bullet one. That was like a big deal for them. You know what I mean?
Oh,
To go back to that. I like this one. DC's I Know What You Did Last Crisis. Shout out to Ash and Nate.
That's good. I know what you did last time.
Yeah. There's a Micro Wingo cover, which is interesting. Rest in peace, Micro Wingo. Great artist. Todd Knock. That's a good Todd Knock cover. Nicola Scott. Tony Harris on the Justice Society of America. Those Tony Harris like stained glass type covers are dope.
Yeah.
he's hilarious to meet. So if you ever get a chance to meet him, I highly recommend it.
Dude, this Dan Mora is really good. Multiverse Collision Detected #2. That's cool. Something Wicked This Way Comes. That every time I hear that, I think of that movie, and I remember seeing that movie when I was a kid. And
it was always on HBO, man.
Oh, creeped me out, man. 1 in 25 with Bugs Bunny.
Sticky Goose says it's pronounced Dark Seed.
There's some people that do say it Dark Seed. It's weird. I like this Jessica Fong right here. This is amazing. This Riley Rossmo, Plastic Man.
Hey, what's up, Bird Bird? It's in the chat. What's up, homeboy?
What up, Ferd?
What's up?
Jessica Fong, Poison Ivy cover. Really good. There should have been a ratio. There's the Frizen 1 in 50 with the oranges.
Billy's in the house. What's up, Economics and Comics?
Make sure you guys go check out Billy's YouTube channel. He does a good breakdown of books way early that are going to be big books. This Fuimara 1 in 25 reminds me of the Harley Quinn. Look how creepy that is.
That's cool.
Oh, that one that came out earlier this year?
Yeah,
I like that.
This will be a big book.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, they'll complement each other too. you have both next to each other.
Yeah,
Graded
big
in
time.
9.8 or 9.9 now.
Damn, that's good. Shazam. All right. Barbarella and Dynamite. Let's go hit Dynamite real quick. See what we can check out.
I was about to say that's a light week for Dynamite.
I know, right?
That was a good show you had last night with Frazetta.
Oh yeah. If you guys get a chance, go check out the industry show last night with Sarah Frazetta. It was a lot of fun to do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was super cool, man. She she dropped some knowledge about what it's like having to deal like from her point of view from the industry, and you know she's been through some hell when it comes to like legal battles. And here's the Vampirella Perillo metal cover. That's awesome. I forgot to ask Nick about Matina. I want to, that's one of the things that I keep getting asked from people is ask what coming from a publisher. It's kind of a weird question to ask him, but I said I would. Chet Zudis 1 in 25 Virgin for Vampirella.
He's starting to get a lot more work.
Yeah.
I remember when man, it must have been 2016. And I was like, man, he did like a Snow White cover or whatever. I'm like, this is a badass book. And nobody had really heard of him. And, like 8 years later, you're starting to see books like this. It's fucking awesome art, man.
Yeah. He did a lot of Zenoscope stuff, right?
Yeah. And then Linsner, he's just been going off, dude.
Yeah. He's been doing a lot of covers. Deviant still going on. This is number 8. That's a creepy 1 in 25.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm so happy that October is finally here, because now we've got like 3 great months in a row of just pure nostalgia, just good times. Hopefully it'll cool down soon here in the Southwest, and you start seeing stuff like this.
Freaking 9 today, dude.
Yeah, bro, it's ridiculous.
It's still hot out there, right?
It's 113 the other day, 112
Yeah,
today.
Gee, come on. That's
Insane.
nuts.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
It's government generated weather and shit like that. Make it hot,
Oh, look at this. That's cool.
Oh man, that's a good cover.
Yeah. Nice little
Billy, I
homage.
sent you a link on Instagram.
Oh yeah, he can jump in if he wants. Fuck yeah. Grommets 4th print and 3rd print out, and then of course the 2nd print for Brett Parsons of this is a new character that they introduced the other issue. I love this Hyde Street stuff. Look at this Diodato 1 in 50.
That's cool as shit.
So one of my all-time favorite covers is, of course, the Blackest Night Green Lantern cover. That was and this is a nice homage to it.
By Ghost Machine. Ghost Machine. Huh?
Yeah. Jeff Johns killing it. Nice little Scotty Young happy face. And a 1 in 10. 1 in 25, black and white. Oh, look at this, Mark Spears. Are you kidding me? I didn't see this. This is the first time seeing this. Wow.
Wow.
That's nuts. Jeez.
That's
nuts, man.
Amazing. Fucking A. A Glapion. That's good too. The Spawn covers are always great. Moon is Following Us blank. Red Coat, number 6. This one's interesting. A Brian Hitch original convention sketch.
Oh, wow.
Billy, what's going on, brother?
Hey.
What's that?
Is the mic working?
Yeah, you're working, bro.
I just want to make sure there's no echo because I'm using a little headset.
Oh no, you're good, dude. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm just working, bored.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd hang out a little bit. If you
Fuck
guys
yeah,
want.
bro. Anytime,
yeah,
you're always
bro.
welcome. Do you see this Bryan Hitch 1 in 1,000 convention sketch? Have you seen what this looks like? Has anybody
Me?
seen what?
No.
Yeah. I wonder what that
Probably not
fucking
even
is.
done.
Yeah.
They probably didn't even sell any.
Yeah.
What is it for? What book is it for? Redcoat?
Redcoat #1.
Can you imagine just even trying to order 1,000 of those? Dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot
like
of
they
books.
make it hard. The Ghost Machine people, that's part of Ghost Machine, right? So
Yep. There it
dude,
is.
you have to order 50 just to get like a ratio.
Just do a
And, I
variant
mean,
for it then.
I sell a lot, but I don't sell 50.
So he must have done like 10 of them or something. I don't know. Because here's one of them. This is Ultimate Comics has one for 1,000.
Man.
They're generally a little high.
It's just, I mean, those books you have to spend $2,000 just to get one.
That's weird. It
As
just
a
it
store,
doesn't
as
make
a
sense.
store,
Yeah.
you know?
Meanwhile, you could get a commission from Bryan
Oh,
Hitch
yeah.
for like
Or-
$500. So all you have to
like-
do is tell him
yeah.
to duplicate the 1 in 1,000 cover, and then you got your for $200-$300. Yeah,
It's
can you
David
just draw
Fincher,
this?
though.
Copy it.
I have a horror story for a commission with David Mack.
Oh no.
He did this awesome cover of the Joker. It was an exclusive for a store. I can't remember, but I saw him at like Ace Con over there or whatever it was over by your house, Brian, when they had it back then.
Yep. At that
And,
Phoenix at the Cardinals Arena stadium.
Yeah, that thing was dead. But I'm like, dude, I want to do commission. Like I bought an X-23 original from him, and then I said I want a Joker, but I want it to be kind of like this piece, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, okay. And it took a while, and he sent it to me. It's a fucking identical copy.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, dude, you're sending me, there's an original already, right? And you're sending me another original that's just a little off. Do you know what I mean?
Well, they get asked
It
to
was
do
like-
that all the time, right? I see people selling recreation covers.
I hate that. But,
I'm not a fan of that either. There's Jay Stevens 1 in 10.
like Klaus Jansen or whatever.
Yeah.
He had at Phoenix last year. He had the the Daredevil cover where Elektra's got her sigh and Daredevil's mask.
Yep.
Famous, right? I think
Yeah.
that's him. And I saw, and I was flipping through his things, so I like to buy originals, and I saw his that, and I'm like, holy shit, dude, that's awesome. It was like $20,000, right? And I'm like, is that the original? And he's like, yeah, it's a copy of the original. I said, what the hell do you mean a copy of the original? And he's like, yeah, I did. I did another one. And I said,
Can't do that.
he got mad at me kind of, but I'm like, dude, that's kind of ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
there should only be one. And now you're trying to like make 20 grand off a copy. I mean,
Yeah.
if I didn't ask you if it was original, would you tell
Right.
the next guy?
Yeah.
You know,
Dude.
and I just I felt like that's like robbery kind of. You want to make a copy, make prints, sell prints all day long. They can make bank on prints.
I can understand
I don't
doing
know,
it in
that's-
like if you ask Art Adams to do it like in his style. I know he does that sometimes, but like yeah, if you're gonna do exact copy, it's really
Dude,
stupid.
it was identical, and it was made to look like it was sent to like all the little
Oh,
things on it.
Yeah.
And I
Dude.
was just, and when I left, one of my friends was still there, and he was talking shit about me. And I went back. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to be mean, but like that's ridiculous. Because he
Yeah.
got mad that I like confronted him about it because I was interested in it. I thought it was the real thing.
He got mad
I don't
that
know.
you weren't going to let him steal from somebody.
Well, from me, but I'm
Yeah,
sure
from
someone
you.
else got. I just felt bad, dude. I don't think it's right, but that's how I felt when I got the David Mack Joker piece. Like I was like, dude, this is an exact replica of the other cover. What is this?
At least you didn't get a well. I'll talk about my Arthur Sidem drama later. This is
yeah, I
leg,
remember that.
dude. This made me think of you. This is a total leg book, limited to 50. Cool looking cover, like that people wouldn't think of, but super low print. Did you see this?
Yeah, I think it's only the metal's limited to 50. It probably sold out on Saturday.
Oh my god.
That's Hive Comics. Is that related to the cards?
Because they go on sale usually. They have stuff like every week. Let me see here.
Is that a store? Or is it related
Yeah.
to the cards?
It's a
Yeah,
store.
It's a store. Okay.
Oh, it's
So they just do Betty and Me homage stuff or something?
Bro, I didn't know they did a Baroness. Of,
it's still available for only $20. Are you kidding me?
Dude, that's it's not
And the
bad.
2-cover pack, it's 70 if you get the metal with it. And there's only 15 of those. That's pretty cool. They have pretty good quality printing too. I like that. I like the stuff they do with Archie. I really do. They do something almost every weekend, but at least it's like usually it can be like $15 to $50 buy-in.
Dude,
Like,
that's
Redhood, what's your last name?
Bro, that's top secret, bro.
You live in Texas, right?
I do. I live in Corpus.
I'm sending you packages, aren't I?
Yeah, of course you are. I ordered from you, man. You're fucking you ship like BigLegg over here or Bryan, dude. Like
It's expensive,
like,
dude, to ship like
bro, like the books are like perfect. Like if I was gonna go pick them out, I've even told Bryan. I said, man, I ordered from Billy. This shit came immaculate, dude.
Yeah,
I
you have a
hard
great
time sending damage. I can't send damage. I always request replacements.
you have a
Bro,
great
I don't worry about damage, dude. I fucking press it, dude.
Well, you
Oh,
can't press
yeah.
like a color break. You know what I mean?
No, but as long as it's not color broken, you know.
there's the
If
metal.
these guys are getting BigLegg in them, they're getting shipments. They know, dude. Sometimes it's ridiculous. Some of the damage.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, man. My buddy, I see the way he unpacks books at his LCS, and they just come like
They're workers.
yeah,
They're
dude.
workers. They're not collectors.
Did Alex Maleev get his
I don't know
start?
about-
Did Alex Maleev get his start on the Crow? I feel like he did some of those early Crow books. Right?
Did he?
I think so. But I don't know if he
He
got
might
a
have
start
done a lot
there.
of inking. Like
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but he could have been like an inker for a while.
Yeah, the 2-cover pack just sold out.
Which one?
That
Which
cover
one?
B, of that. That Visionaries Wolverine home is just kind of cool, possible to reach, but it's like a 1 in 50 or something.
No shit. There's a 1 in 10. Assassin's Creed. That might be a good play. Those Assassin's Creed books, the video game books. Here's the I Lie
don't
Popeye. Do they don't have a cover that that one's kind of good.
That's cool, kind of.
Yeah.
Didn't they have that? Was that just an advertisement? I swear that was already a cover.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was. I just saw the solicitation for 2 before.
Did you
Redhead, you know how I know you're why I asked you that was because you won one of the FOC contests.
I did. What did I win?
There you
You
go.
won a bunch of ratios from that week. When I was putting it together, I'm like, is this him? I don't know. I think it is though.
That's a score.
Joe from Texas.
Yeah, Joe from That's all.
What did we have to do?
Oh, you're definitely the only Joe in Texas, dude.
There's probably 10 million of, but
Mark Spears limited to 1,000 buy
you
new
just had
toys
to-
variant.
that's cool looking.
Yeah.
All you had to do is buy FOC, and you got entered in to win a chance to win, and you won one.
Fucking A, dude. For those of you out there, if you're going to be ordering new books, go to Economics and Comics and right start plugging and shit.
Fuck
Dude,
yeah,
that
man.
Mattis is that not that one. Oh, that laundry is good, but that one was pretty good in person.
Yeah, there's a 1 in 20 for it too.
Oh,
But
that
I
one's-
like
that
how
one's
she
more realistic.
I like how she has the skull kind of thing on her
Like
face.
death face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks really realistic though. That 1 in 20.
Critters.
Yeah. Antarctic Press.
I don't order from a lot of these people anymore because the books never come.
Really?
I swear to God, dude.
Like these smaller
Yeah.
yeah.
They don't ship them?
They just push them. They keep pushing them and pushing it. So if say you order like 10 books, right? And you get 2 from one of these other publishers, not everybody, but there's certain ones. And they just don't come. And then like 2 months later, you get a message from Lunar saying book canceled. And you're like, oh fuck. So I got to message everybody, refund everybody. And then another company buys those. It's funny. Another company will buy those books and solicit them. There's a lot of resolicits I've been seeing. And I won't buy them even then because I'm like, dude, fuck that. I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to Yee? Did he bounce?
I don't know where he went. No, he's backstage. He probably just went to go smoke a cigarette. All right, so the big book came out today. The DC All In. Did any of you guys read it? Any of you guys get a chance to read it?
I did.
You read it, Clutch? Okay. We're gonna spoil it a little bit. This is pretty dope. So this is the jumping on point to the whole absolute DC stuff. And it's like almost like a weird flip book where half of it is in the world we already know, like the DC universe, and the other half is in like that new world where everything's different. And it was really good. Basically, the story is like it's kind of like told from the point of view of almost like from Booster Gold, and they're creating this new Justice League membership card. Is that what it was, Clutch? It was a new membership card that they were creating, right? And they were sending it out to a bunch of people to invite them to join this new Justice League huge team that they're creating. And it's kind of funny because some of the characters just said fuck it, like I don't even like they showed Damian getting one and he's like, yeah, he just throws it. He's like, yeah, no thanks, I'm not for me. And it was a cool little like old school Justice League membership, whatever they call that, those issues. I always remember those were great issues back in the day. But the big part of it was basically showing how Darkseid ended up merging with the Spectre. And so now Darkseid is like the ultimate embodiment of death. That's basically what it felt like, right, Clutch?
Yep. And
he shows up and he just starts taking out fighting the Justice League and stuff, and what you don't realize is that like he wants them to kill him, which is kind of weird. You don't realize it until the end, but there's some really good big huge like fight pages with Darkseid that's really dope. And I always love like whenever they show like what do they call this, like Kirby Crackle universe stuff in the background. I always love that whenever fourth world characters are around. So basically all the magic characters, they team up and they give Superman this extra power, and Superman goes and destroys Darkseid, and he kills Darkseid. And look at that page. Could you imagine owning that art? That is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Gorgeous. And so when it kills Darkseid, it like tears this hole, and Superman immediately knows like there's something wrong, right? And that's where you realize that the future has been changed because they killed Darkseid, and they send Booster Gold all out to the future to figure it out, and Booster ends up in that other world. where
He's like the only one that can go.
yes, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's
It
fucking.
was funny because I was reading it, and then it started. You know how it goes halfway, and then you got to flip the book.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading it upside down for like 3 pages. I'm like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. I am not going to read this upside down. And then I turned it. I'm like, holy shit, there's a flip cover and everything. So then I started over. I was like, it was pretty funny.
It's pretty. It was pretty cool. It was. I thought it was interesting, and they when they go to the other world, it's pretty cool because then it's like all Wes Craig, and this was a beautiful 2-page spread right here.
That's killer.
Right? All the
So
badass.
aren't these like all the new absolute characters in the next couple of pages? Don't they kind of like show the absolute, because it's
Yep.
another dimension, right? Another,
Yep.
Yeah.
This multiverse shit is just, I mean,
Yeah, it's a little confusing right now for sure.
This is kind of like wow. I'm a big
more multiverse.
Legion of Superheroes fan. Love them,
Mhm.
and so like to see like this fucking evil version is wild. Love it.
Yeah, dude. I agree.
Hardcore geek.
I love it too. I love. Is that Starman right there?
Yeah.
That character is one of my favorite all-time DC characters. When Jeff Johns was writing JSA, and it was like that time period where Alex Ross was doing the covers. That character was just so fucking good. It was unreal. But that's beautiful, man. Gorgeous. So, and then of course it flips, and you got all the Wes Craig art, and we kind of talked about this. It kind of opens up and it talks about what's going on. And what was very interesting is that Darkseid kills his son. All right. And you get an image of Grail. When's the last time we saw? Well, we saw Grail recently, right? Not too long ago, she was in something. But another great character that you don't see much of that they need to utilize more. Fucking great character. And he kills Calabac. Is that his name? Right? That's kind of crazy. And we talked about this a few weeks ago. It talks about how in the absolute universe, everything's kind of different, right? Wonder Woman being brought up, instead of brought up with the gods, she's brought up in hell with the demons. It's fucking
that's pretty cool then.
Yeah. It's a long story, man. And I love this right here with the Spectre. I love how he's got Jim Corrigan. This is going to be very interesting. All the old school Darwin Cook style JSA. Beautiful. Look at that. So this is the popping off point, and I need to go back and reread all of this because this was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. That's for sure.
When you're reading it,
Especially when you're reading upside down.
I think it's kind of cool too, like how they, at the same time that they're like, hey, we're like closing out the multiverse stuff and like whatever, but they're also like, it's gonna come back later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're closing out to open it again.
Yeah.
Like at some point, it's gonna come back and rebirth itself.
Yep. This
I'm
is
excited
kind of,
for the
I
new
like the
Batman.
panels, man. The panels are really good.
this is kind of a throwback to his first appearance, right? It didn't
Right.
when he first appeared, it was just in an image like this.
Superpowers or whatever.
No, it
Yeah,
was
pretty much.
one
Rubber
Jimmy
people.
Olsen, 134.
That's
Jimmy
right.
Olsen, 134.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like this.
It looks like that Superpowers cover, though.
Yes. Look at this, man. So the art's really, really good. I wasn't too keen on the art when I first saw it, but after seeing it all together, it's going to be interesting.
See,
Look
that looks badass, dude.
this.
He says Wes Craig after George Perez.
Yeah,
Scroll down.
right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking badass.
Yeah, I agree. Here's the Wonder Woman.
Hey, the Clayton Crane Venom horse.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking about that today when I was taking a shit. I'm like, dude. I was like, dude. They just since the beginning of time, both DC and Batman copy each other. It's just everything. What is Dark Side is what Thanos? I mean, right?
That looks dope.
Deathstroke's Deadpool.
Yeah, man. And he's Snake Eyes.
Ooh, look at that.
So then you do the like zombies, and then they do zombies, and then multiverse, and now they're doing multiverse. I mean, look, like you said, the clean venomized horses in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like I think it's interesting. It'd be interesting to like go all the way back to the beginning and follow the timeline and see who was first for everything.
Yeah, like Red Hood and Winter Soldier is like almost at the same time, like the anti-hero, like both in 2006, like right around, give or take a month. But they took the sidekick. You thought he was dead, and he comes back as an anti-hero. It's like the same fucking thing, dude.
Those are both the same time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone talks. Everyone chit chats.
It's just like Crisis.
It's a secret, man. They all tell each other.
It's just like the guy from DC goes, "Oh man, DC's going to do this Crisis thing with the." Oh yeah, okay. Well, here comes Secret Wars. Ding ding.
Sean, I've seen that or Clutch. I've seen that Transformers is kind of and the Skybound stuff. They're starting to open up a lot of. You're seeing more retailer incentive variants for that stuff, and
so freaking many, man.
Yeah,
so
dude, it's crazy. And then I just saw also that we're getting close to with Daniel Warren Johnson. He's going to be leaving with issue 24.
Yeah, I think he said 24.
Yeah, which is interesting.
They're doing a movie, right? They're going to do that movie, or.
Well, they announced that in San Diego that they were going to do.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Because they had that tease in the Transformers last year, and then they're like, yeah, I think there was an announcement. They're like, hey, that's what we're working on, some sort of G.I. Joe Transformers thing. So
those books will probably start to climb eventually. Well, maybe the original ones.
Yeah, it's so tough, right? Because you could go back and like a lot of that stuff has been done, 30 years ago. So
yeah,
but I think. It's fun. I think tomorrow we announce the New York Comic Con stuff I'm working on with Skybound. So
tomorrow will be in about 30 minutes. So that's great, dude.
22.
Oh yeah, bro. Big announcement.
I'll show you right now.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you kidding me, dude?
So, yeah.
So,
dude, Nate's gonna shit, bro.
Yeah, these are the this is the G.I. Joe one ash can. We had it. So San Diego, I had the G.I. Joe logo. Then there was like the Air Chicago logo was on the Skybound site. Then they had the Cobra logo and the Mars the Mars logo were panel exclusives. And so for New York Comic Con, we're gonna have the Dreadnoks. And
the Dreadnoks kills, dude. That was awesome.
There's two others.
Is that like a foil? I can't tell if it's
it's like a it's a very subtle foil. It's a green foil.
That's dope.
That's pretty cool, man.
Oh, you could see it. Yeah,
kind of like it's not as shiny as I'd like, but it's cool. They came out great. They look good. Like the back's awesome too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh man.
eBay. Is it like a partnership with eBay or what? I don't.
Yeah, these are going to be at you'll be able to pick these. You'll be able to order these on eBay and pick up at the eBay booth at the convention. And then I'll have some available on. I'm doing a Energon Universe panel with Josh Williamson, Tom Riley, and I believe a special guest on
Jessica Campbell. Mama.
That'd be pretty awesome if he did come through. Yeah.
Do you know if you have any eBay Live signings yet? Like during the show?
Yeah,
like
so there's that one. I'll have Josh Williamson, Tom Riley, and then our special guest. I'm doing another special one, which I can't announce yet, but it's if you thought J. Scott Campbell was big, I'm gonna one up you on that one too.
Stanley.
Hey, chat, put a 1 if you think it's Adam Hughes. Put a 2 if you think it's Todd McFarlane. No, I'm just playing.
Or 3 if you think it's Jim Lee.
There's a ton. eBay Live's got a ton of. They haven't announced the schedule, but I think some things are out, but they have a ton of really good guests for the show this year. It's gonna be super fun.
I'm bummed that I didn't. I really wanted to try to go to New York this year, and that's one that I'm really bummed that I'm missing.
Yeah, it's a good show, man. It gets that town is expensive, man. Those hotels.
Yeah, man.
God, so expensive.
I'm just curious because I'm out of the loop. I've been kind of in a hole lately, but how's the eBay Live treat you?
It's good, man. I enjoy it. They're still in I think the beta stage technically, and so they're not open up to a lot of extra sellers, but I think at the shows they have people come through and stuff. But I enjoy the app. I haven't done too many since San Diego just because I've been wrapped up with a billion things, but yeah, I'll start digging through it again. But it's wild, man. There's so many other live selling apps right now. Like Whatnot's really pushing hard. eBay Live's doing great.
Yeah, I was just curious in regards to those two. Like,
yeah,
have you done both?
I used to do a lot of Whatnot, but I haven't since I kind of jumped over to eBay.
So is eBay bringing a lot more people over?
They can, yeah. When they do, I think you see the same level of engagement for stuff, but if you get a push, if they do a good push notifications, if you apply to get a push notification, like you can get a couple thousand people come through your room, which is
that's what I was wondering, just because eBay is so much bigger than Whatnot.
Like when we do special events like San Diego Comic-Con or New York Comic-Con or any other shows, like they'll put you through and they'll tier out like stuff. So like the J. Scott Campbell show, they did a pretty big push on that one. So
that's
like
awesome.
and it goes out to like just everybody. Like here's everyone who follows comics. Here's your push notification.
Do they take more percentage than they would normally if you're just selling a comic on eBay?
I think it's the same percentage.
That's not bad.
Like whatever,
it's
13.5% or whatever.
Bad. It hurts selling on eBay.
That's the everyone's gonna get their piece unless you're in the UK, which is surprisingly, I guess eBay is not taking fees.
Oh, that's weird. I never heard that.
There was an article that popped up the other day. It was floating around in one of the Instagram chats of like eBay UK is like not taking seller fees unless you're selling like cars and stuff, because there's a couple other like live selling apps that are really pushing hard in the UK and they're not taking like commissions. So yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but
yeah. It was interesting because there was a new announcement that Walmart is going to be doing some type of live selling collectible thing. Did you guys hear about
they're doing
that?
some with Talk Shop Live, I think is the platform.
Is that what it's called?
That just sounds funny.
Yeah,
it is. So. It's crazy.
Get all the crackheads on the stream and shit.
Dude, and TikTok is doing, I set up with TikTok. I haven't sold anything on there yet, but I got approved to be a seller. So
that's a good idea.
The live sales, everybody's going to be trying to get on every little spot. So
yeah,
just find your people and work with them,
Yeah. There was also Jesse announced, Jesse James Comics announced he's doing that CBSN spin-off of eBay Live, which is going to be interesting. Yeah. So we'll see how that.
He's been working on that for a long time. I'm stoked to see how that all comes together.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
Again about Jesse.
What's
he doing?
He's been working to try and he had that comic book shopping network on Facebook.
Yeah, he still has it, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yep. And so he wanted to try and do something similar to what eBay Live and Whatnot was doing and build an app for it. And when he went over to eBay Live, he started talking to them, and he's basically got it where he's able to use the framework of the eBay Live app and do everything through eBay Live, and it's Comic Book Shopping Network. So like he runs it himself. He gets to bring people on. You should reach out to him, Billy. And you're basically using the eBay Live.
Run through eBay.
It's run through eBay Live, but it's Comic Book
It's
Shopping
like white
Network.
labeled or something, right?
What's that?
It's like white labeled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Kind of like how Amazon will sell like the Twitch framework, right? Because Twitch is. Yeah. It's very interesting, man. We'll see. It just got announced last night. I mean, he's been working on it for a while, like Clutch said, and I'm really hoping that it works for him. I really do. But you should reach out to him, Billy, for sure.
Well, I mean, I can say hi and stuff, but me selling, dude, my life is. I don't even have time to be on the stream, but I am.
Yeah.
I'm working.
Well,
what I mean?
you also have your
I would love
webpage.
to go live.
You also have your webpage, which keeps you busy.
It's a store, yeah.
Yeah.
It's extremely busy, dude.
Yeah.
It's a store. It's like nonstop packing and opening. I can't. Drives me crazy, dude.
You know what's very interesting in Clutch? I want to get your thoughts on this. I've been talking a lot with people that have been talking about how the live selling apps and selling comics has changed so much in the last couple of years. A lot of the guys who were like doing retailer incentive variants have learned that they would rather just sell those variants through either events like you're doing, like for cons, or on their webpage, rather than sell them on their live shows. And that makes sense because you're selling, when you're selling on your live shows, you're selling to the same customers over and over, and you don't want to sell them something they already have. Do you find that happens a lot when you're selling? I mean, do you sell your variants on regular live shows through the eBay app, or only through like events in your webpage?
It's a great question. I try not to. It's hard, right? Because if you have the same stuff you just put in there, I think certain platforms like Whatnot makes it easy if you just put it in your store and you're like, hey, it's always there. It's like a buy it now type thing, and you can do the same on eBay. So you don't have to like put it through. But yeah, if you're bringing your books through multiple times, like people are going to like, I've already bought that, or, they're not going to get it much, or if you auction, it's going to go for less than what you sold it for originally. So I try not to, if I have leftover stuff, I try not to put it out too much or too often. Like I'll put stuff on my web store afterwards, and it can, I'll put like, here's like 5 copies, and I have some of the San Diego stuff on there that I, held back. So just sits on my web store if people want to pop over and pick that up. But yeah, I'm not going to keep shoving it down to the live sale stuff, because you're just selling to your guys again, and they're not going to pick it up.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You have a very different way of selling your stuff. You're very exclusive, and what I mean by that is it's you do a lot of sketches, signed stuff. And then of course you allow the grading on top of it. So, it's more than just selling one book. It's kind of like almost like a one of one in a sense, right?
I'm trying to do some stuff like that too, but but you're also, I sell, $3 books from, you mix in as much as you can, right? I try to, if I'm doing a special show at like a con, like I try to make those as different as possible. I want to make that a bit of a show, and not necessarily it's like, hey, I'm just trying to hawk these books. Like the Campbell thing was a big thing where it's like, hey, like I'm not trying to get there are sellers who are like, I'm going to try to get 50 books out in this hour time spot. I'm like, I'd rather talk to Scott and make it more of an interview than just me selling. And I guarantee I'm
that was
money
such a good stream, dude.
It was fun, man.
He was shocked that his books went for that much. He's like, how much that go for?
Yeah,
Holy
they were really happy. And I think it's because they hadn't done, live sales like that before. And so to see like, oh, it could actually go for what they think it should go for, or what they would sell it for at a show, is a big thing.
No, you want him to think, hey, when I was doing it with Clutch, we made some money, man. I want to do it with Clutch again, dude. I try to go with the service, make sure that they know it's, they don't feel like they're being used. I want them to be like, hey, like we got taken care of and whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's a very
Brian.
fine line too. Because like you're trying to balance like, I mean, I'm the host, but you know, like Scott's the talent. You know, like Silvestri was a talent. Like you guys are bringing it all through. That I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not saying like I should make, you know, I'm gonna make 80%, you're gonna make 20%. Like that makes no sense to me, you know. It should be, you know, the bulk should go to the artist, and I'm just stoked because it's bringing more people to the channel, and I'll get stuff down the line off that. So
Yeah.
What would have been awesome if you would have told J. Scott Campbell Clutch, "Hey man, I need you to be excited, man. We're trying to sell some fucking books here, bro."
No, listen.
they're pretty excited when they, you know, when the wire transfer clears after the end of the show. That's when they're excited.
You see, the Liefeld was live last week on eBay Live.
You were on there, right?
That was crazy.
I even I gave a shout out for Nobu, and he about holding court back there, and I always remember exactly what he said. But yeah, oh yeah, thanks, BigLegg, something like that. And I won something really cool, but I want to, and I, you know, like I said, I'm in the office. It's something to display at home. So I just took it home from the post office rather than obviously most of the shit I would open in here.
Yeah.
So sadly, it's a pretty cool, one of a kind item that he drew on and autographed. And so anyway, I'd rather show it off next week, but
is it etched? One of his etched books?
No, it's not even it's not even a comic book.
Not a comic book.
No, dude, it is not. It's in there somewhere, man. I don't know I couldn't tell you what time it was. It says 28 minutes in. I was like, that was a lot longer than 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. He was on there for a while. I was getting ready for the weekend. I think it was Thursday night. And I had some new stuff, and I had like a fancy dinner and like a few pounds. So I was trying to put the shit on Thursday.
This is crazy. I mean, the fact that even he is like, I'm going to use both. I'm going to use Whatnot and eBay Live.
Yeah, he was asking all kinds of stuff, and people are like, he's like, "What kind of stuff sells? What kind of stuff do you like to see?"
Yeah,
like things like that. I won number 14, so that maybe we could. I didn't know you could do this.
Oh yeah, the playbacks.
Yeah. Well, this is cool that I get screenshot shit.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. What happens next? Thank you.
I want to figure out a way.
This is my guy Juan. He colors Deadpool team up with me.
He was like, all right, is everybody gonna keep sniping?
There we go.
And he's like, what do people bring? And people are like, oh, we like vintage and golden age stuff. And I'm like, it's probably like, funny. I'm like, Rob, just keep bringing your shit and signing it for people to entertain. There's 5,000 people. There's 5,000 people, if not 6.
Evangeline to go through him, and that is where it is headed. The omnibus, the Kickstarter. If you contributed, we thank you. We thank you so much.
He's so fun just to watch, dude. Like, he
yeah, and this was a long show. Like, in case he could bring his energy and then be chill for like 5 minutes.
Thanks, guys, for listening.
And then just start singing and shit. You know what he does.
Yeah.
Listening to my podcast. A new episode is out tomorrow. Robservations is all about comics and
there's definitely juice stuff in there. I don't know. I don't know if it would have. I know. Hold on. Where did I win? Yeah, I won 14.
That's awesome. Nice.
I had to spend $37 on a COA though. It was having the numbers on the screen. I don't know if you took the chat away.
That's crazy expensive. $37 for a COA?
Let's do it.
It was before C20 17. Nice. It was 14.
Hey Marv.
DP edition aviation gin.
Wait, it's empty, but it's sealed. But I didn't know it was empty. But whatever. But you gotta see it though.
Does he show it?
Hold it up at the beginning
to go through.
It already started.
All right, here we go.
You gotta wait till the end of this. There's probably a bunch of that's probably 250 is probably all that went for.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. What happens next? Thank you.
Think about this comic book.
This is my guy Juan. He colors Deadpool team up with me.
Or if not more.
It's got 4 seconds left. There we
Yeah,
go.
but it not sudden death.
Still going.
4 seconds turns into a.
I mean, do you think it's one person hitting the hearts,
All right, here we go.
or it's a whole bunch of people hitting hearts?
I wouldn't know how to fake it
I just smash it
if
in
my
the
name
chat.
was your wife. Okay, so
Do you hear that?
Wow.
Somebody was giving him shit.
my name. These are popular items. Okay. I wouldn't know how to fake it if my name was your wife. Okay, so
I think they're about to show.
When I first jumped on here, I was telling Brian, you gotta tell that dude to go like sleep with his mom,
no,
bro.
see, I know
Like,
where that character came from. You sure do. Nobody else generated that shit but me. But boy, do people try and take credit, right? Everybody tries to run ahead. It was me, Mr. Kata, Mr. Kata. It was me. No, it wasn't. That's a lie. That's a bullshit lie. You've been trading down that lie forever. Lies, 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 yeah. Lies, 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 yeah. They're gonna get ya. Lies, 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 yeah. Okay.
I actually remember this part.
Your wife, you found your wife at the flea market, J-Bra?
Jesus.
Yes, if I wanted to guess, I guessed. Am I right? Is that your wife at the flea market?
Wow.
oh my god, dude, that's awesome, dude.
He don't give no fucks, man. He's just like he's out of that mode.
So
Counterpoint Comics belongs to the one, the only Marat Michaels. I licensed out Evangeline to go through him, and that is where it is headed. The omnibus, the Kickstarter. If you contributed, we thank you. We thank you so much.
He should be showing it soon, right?
I gotta assume he might be He might be doing it right now.
That
Because
makes
you see
sense,
how
actually.
he had some.
Hey, thanks guys for listening to my podcast. A new episode is out.
Yeah, so I guess he's gonna. Yeah, he must be actually literally drawing it, because I had this on my iPad in the bedroom when I was packing for Vegas, and I had I had a fancy dinner. I gained like a few pounds, and I was had to sitting in there trying shit on and packing, and might have been drinking an IPA or two, and so
Shout out to Ronnie, just dropped $2 super chats. Awesome show. Appreciate you guys and the prayers. Ronnie is having a tough battle right now. Send him some thoughts and love and prayers. And
Get better, Ronnie.
Cheers, Ronnie.
Yeah, get better, brother. Let's see, I want to see him show it.
Yeah, I mean he does show it. I don't know if he's talking about it or what the thing is. Yeah, he must be drawing it then.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah, 5,600 people. I think I got a good deal. So.
Wow.
Yeah, that seems like a lot.
600 is
for-
like the probably
That's a
concurrent. I
lot
would say
more.
is probably a couple hundred.
Jesus. Still,
Yeah,
to bring that many people to get a chance to hook them.
and like I said, like this event had a push notification, so like that's why it had so many folks come through. So
Yeah.
which is like the kind of awesome thing. By the way, I
So
love that there's
probably-
like that one neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, dude.
I wonder if that's his account though, or if it's this guy's account.
It's
Another guy in
probably
the room.
that's going through his dude.
Orange Monkey. He was more of a redhead.
O-ring.
O-ring. Oh. I don't know. What
Here we
that
go.
means.
He's talking about it right now. Like G.I. Joe. Look at that.
There- That's,
That's
what I want.
sick, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude. With the chisel, fucking the sign that aviation limited edition Deadpool. And I was like, I'm looking at all these comics, right? I was like, I want that.
That's awesome.
That will be in my display case. The new house actually has built-in display cases in the hallway. I'm all shut up. This is meant to be.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, yeah. So this is for me, this is where I'm going. And so that's really cool, man. I didn't really even realize that he was drawing it. I just said it when he held it up or whatever he says right here. So let me pick it up. And then I started bidding, and then I won. So
I'd be afraid to bid with that many people. I mean, there's like 5,000 people, right?
yeah, but I mean, you can see the bid. It's not sudden death, so there's no, you know what I mean. It did one
Oh, it
cheaper than
wasn't
the comic.
Yeah.
It didn't go, dude. It is. I think it ends at 180. It's cheaper than all the comics, half the price.
That's crazy.
No, that's
awesome.
good. I just saying it to scare the living
Dude,
shit
I've
out
never
of me.
seen
yeah.
that. Aviation, that's a Deadpool bottle of gin.
Yeah, it's a legit Deadpool bottle. Yeah.
Bro,
Sealed
that's
but
nuts.
empty, which is crazy. They must have made some for him.
Yeah. And I'm trying to peel it. I don't think he was able to peel it off. There's a little bit, but now that I'm looking at how he's holding it, like see how the tape is like this over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't stick his hands on there. So I think he just got empty bottles. I think Rob did.
It'd be cool
Like,
just
you
to
know.
get full bottles of that and put it away.
Hey,
You know,
so-
Yeah,
you didn't get it yet?
If someone in he could have sent it to me, but if someone not in California,
Yeah, I don't think you can do
you
that.
can't.
No, I mean, like-
you'd have to have a liquor
without
license.
without the art. You know what I mean?
yeah,
just to have.
it.
Yeah.
So did
Yeah, I
you
should
get it?
probably buy one. So I
Have
got
you
a sticker.
received it?
Yeah, I got it, but it's this is basically I'm at work, and
It was
I've got
empty,
it home.
you said?
Yeah, it's empty. It's
Because it
empty
looks
right
like
there.
in the reflection, I thought it might be full because the way the foam was reflecting.
No,
off
it even says empty on the description.
it. Listing or something.
Brian has it off so you can see the bottle, but like you
He
can.
like slammed it when he was done.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
cool,
that's
dude.
Well, thank you, BigLegg. And then we had one of Drew's guys in there asking for more. Is it Thrasher? So shout out if he's here. Some people have different handles across. So Thrasher, thank you. He was like, "No, BigLegg deserves it." And like, if you know me on eBay, like unless you know me from here, but a lot of it is I'm more known as Drew's Presser on eBay than I am probably from anything like the show and stuff like that. Even though obviously I've been on eBay for 20 years, but
Wait, Drew, what's Drew's name on eBay?
Wanted Comics.
Drew's name is Wanted Comics.
With the
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Wanted Comics.
There's this guy named Drew that's been selling comics on there forever, but his name is Drew on there, I think.
Drew
And he
Biz.
always puts-
You're thinking of Drew Biz.
yes, Drew.
Yeah,
Biz.
no, he's East Coast.
Um,
Wanted
I
Comics
got it.
is outside of LA.
have you guys been paying attention to the prices on? There's two books that come from smaller publishers that have been out recently that have just gone crazy. One is Mark Spears' Monsters on Keenspot. Have you guys been paying attention to prices on that? It's crazy.
First of all, I won't buy Keenspot anymore. They piss me off. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, that I want to talk about that. And then so the Bridezilla is up to like $150. There's been sales of $150 for that book. And then that Tales of the Bazaar, that number 8 is got sales of $150. Which is crazy. Did you have many people pre-order any of those, Billy?
So here, the story is after they sold the Trump ones. Remember the Trump fake news, real news, Biden?
Yep.
So I pre-sold packs of that because everyone wanted the Trump cover. So I said, like, okay, you buy every cover, there was foils and all that. I'll give you the 1 in 10, basically. You know what I mean? Which is the Trump. And then if you get 2 packs, I'll send you the 1 in 20 Biden. So I got my shipment in, and they were all shit. They were all damaged, right? And a lot of people bought them. I mean, I sold a lot. And so I immediately called and Diamond said, before I even came out, look, guys, this is all messed up. I need, plus they shorted me like 78 cover A's, like just out of the blue, let's just shorten 78 cover A's. And so I said, I don't know what's going on, but blah, 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 blah. I need these books. It's very important. If you can't get me the replacements, give me information to Keenspot so I can call them and I will figure it out because I want to take care of my customers. And they just kept pushing it. I guess I could blame Diamond But the truth is, Keen Spot never fulfilled all the orders to Diamond, right? So after that whole thing and all the refunds, and I kept getting some replacements that were damaged, I pressed a bunch of them just so people could have them, and refunded a bunch of people. I was like, I'm never doing Keen Spot again.
Oh wow.
And of course, they're doing like they did the Mickey Mouse one right after that,
Yep.
Steamboat Willie, and then I'm guessing whatever you're talking about was after that.
Monsters, yeah.
So I just won't buy it anymore. Plus, they push them. The books get pushed so many times. So people wait on their orders. Where's my order? Well, we're waiting on this one fucking book from Keen Spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather not deal with it.
What about this Tales from the Bazaar company? What was the company that did Tales from the Bazaar? Let's see here. Number 8. Let's see. What is this company?
What is this?
This is the Tales from the Bazaar book.
Yeah, I wish I ordered that one.
Oh yeah,
I wish I did. It just creeped out of nowhere.
Dude, this book
It's only
is
$6. Go buy it.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah, sold out.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, this is selling for $150. It's impossible to find. Well, the reason why I bring this up is this was just announced. So he's doing a cover for number 9, which is amazing. So I hope everybody gets those. And then this is number 10. This is that artist, Zaf. I can't find any information on this artist. I can't find anything on him.
so let me just say real quick, that number 8 is fire compared to this.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
It's the cover that, you know.
Yeah.
And another thing is, I think the pre-order was probably a long time ago. That's my guess. It was a pre-order from a long time. Look, wait, go back down. August, no, go back up with the description of the book. Up.
August 28th,
What does it say?
2024.
On sale. Okay, so that came out like 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
right? Because it was
Yeah.
in one of my top 10s. I'm like, where'd this cover come from?
Yeah.
So it says on sale date August 28th, which means they kept pushing it, which means the FOC was longer ago. So it probably is one of those things that like slipped through and kept getting pushed and pushed, and then all of a sudden it comes out, and we're like, where the hell did this book come from?
The SKU's
Do you
down
know what I
there.
mean?
This SKU says June 24.
Right
Right
FOC?
Yep.
Right there on the right, yeah. So
June
August
24.
28th, but
June, July, August.
maybe it did come.
3 months.
Time's moving quick for me, but I feel like it was a couple weeks ago that book came out.
Well, it did. It was a couple weeks ago that it came out. And then, so
Yeah.
why does it always go to Newegg? I haven't been to Neweggs in forever.
Yeah, I love that cover.
Well, so that just got announced. And then for number 9, there's a cover that is, I don't know if it's as good or better, but it's really good for number 9. Let me show you guys. What's going on here? Tales of
Who's the
Barley.
publisher? Dren Productions.
Yeah, I've never heard of this company.
Let me ask you guys that do Diamond, right? You Clutch and Sean, you both do Diamond, right?
no, I don't.
Sean, oh, so you guys are stores though, right? Like, do you order new comic books or just like ratios
Yeah,
and
order new
stuff? Or,
stuff.
I'm
Not
sorry,
much.
what?
Not me.
Well, I don't know if you've ever done Diamond before.
Yeah.
Have you done? Okay, so you know how when you're going to FOC and you're looking Ablaze, American mythology, blah 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 blah, all the way
Yeah.
down, right? Sometimes that shit doesn't even pop up. So like, whatever it is, Dren Productions or whatever, I've never even heard of it. I've never
Yeah.
even seen it
Yeah.
before.
Yep.
So this is that cover is sick.
It's fire,
Yeah.
right? Same
Oh
artist.
yeah, amazing.
But that's the thing, like,
And nobody knows who this guy is.
I can't find anything on him. Somebody sent me something saying this is the artist. I think it was Igor or somebody else in the chat, and it didn't. None of his stuff looked like this. So
This guy just comes out of nowhere and just starts drawing heat like this.
yeah. I mean,
Was that, I mean, is it really a painting or is that digital or what?
I
don't
love
know.
that.
I
That
don't know.
almost looks like just someone took a picture and then black and white and put some lipstick on it.
Yeah.
And it's
It looks like
good.
Scarlett Johansson, dude.
Yeah, I'd say that's a ScarJo.
Hang on,
So
put,
looks like
put
Kate
it one more time.
Moss.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Yeah. That looks like Kate Moss right there. I love True Blood too. Remember that show True Blood? Reminds me of True Blood.
Yes, that's I wonder. You should probably look up True Blood images, and then you'll probably find that cover. You'll be like, oh, I see.
Yeah. So this is the next one coming out, and then that number 10 is just got announced. So be on the lookout for this artist. I hope that
So write it down. Look at
start
Drew
counting her
Productions.
fingers.
he started counting her fingers.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, what if it's Matina and he changed his name, bro?
Well, that definitely ain't Matina, dude.
Nah,
No.
well, it
no.
could be.
No,
No.
that ain't Matina, dude.
Yeah. All right.
I was saying it could be. You never know.
No.
I'm gonna run through the market report real quick. We got some interesting sales to talk about, some cool sales. So let's get into the market report for this week. There was some interesting stuff sold this week. There was a lot of people are getting out of Null, and I can't believe how cheap the Null stuff is going. You can get a 9/8 signature series Donny Cates Venom number 3 third print, second print, third print, whatever that one is, that Null cover. You can get a signed Donny Cates CGC 9.8 of that for $400. An unsigned sell for less than $300 now, which is fucking.
Well, I mean, people went bananas on those, like specking on those books originally. So there are a ton, and people just
there's a lot
at
out
this
there.
moment they're just like, "Eff it, time to." We didn't know if what his state was, Donnie's state was for the longest time, and it's like, let's get out of it while we can get out of it.
Yeah.
But you,
I love Null. I can't help it. I'm hooked on him.
but
I
how about
think
that?
They're gonna
How
ruin
about
him now.
that? That tweet from My Time to Shine.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't trust anything that anyone thinking that Sony's going to give this stuff over to Marvel.
I tell you, the character that Donnie created,
Spider-Man, King in Black.
bro, the character that Donnie created, the one y'all need to keep a lookout for, is Bats the Ghost Dog, bro. I'm telling you, man.
If like an animated
I
movie
know
or
what I'm
something.
telling you. Bats the Ghost Dog. I'm telling you, man.
I don't know. There's a lot of pet comics out there. All right, let's get into this.
Bats the Ghost
agree
Dog.
with
Like you
Redhead.
guys, I swear, I give you some good spec and you
I
just blow
agree
me
with
off.
Redhead, guys.
All right, so Invincible number 1s and 9/8 are still. Everything else has. I mean, there's so many things have taken a fall, but there's certain books that are still, bringing in good money. And Invincible number 1 and 9/8 are still just killing it. 3,600. Yeah, 69 bids on this one. I'm so jealous of Golden Age Guru. I don't know if you guys saw that video where he was going. He picked up some old unopened diamond boxes, and they were just random comics. And he opened it up, and he found like 9 or 10 Invincible number 1s. Perfect. It was unbelievable. Yeah.
Exactly. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And this
mean, they
one's
look
How old is that book? 2001 or what?
2003. Yeah. But all
Yeah,
the
there's
books
old
he was
diamond boxes laying around.
all the books he was pulling out, you could tell they were all from that time period, and you could tell it was like just a store that didn't put stuff out that month or for whatever reason, and whatever they ordered is all in these. Anyways, next we have a San Diego Comic-Con Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 307. Raw sold for $318. The Scotty Young tough Scotty Young variant, one of the cooler ones because he's on there. Get that signed, and 2018 San Diego Comic-Con tough book,
That's pretty cool.
right? That's one you don't see very often. The
Yeah, I've
next
never seen
one,
it before.
okay,
Hood bought this one.
yeah, right. That's what I was gonna say.
Nah, man. I want the one with just Sasha Collier by herself, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
Mama.
Oh, she's so
keep-
hot in that movie.
people are taking a bath on signed like movie stars and movie books. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's so expensive.
Mark Hamill signed 9/8s are selling for like $200-$300. You know, it's unreal.
Yeah, that whole world is wild because, dude, yeah,
His
dudes
signature.
out the gate, you know, they'll get a pretty good amount of money at the start, but then they're just like, you know, they've got 20 or 30 of each of these books that are just, they're like, I got to get out of it at some point, and so they just like throw them out. So you can, if you're on it, you can find some awesome deals.
Bro, I want that Jessica Jones, signed by Kristen Ritter, dude, and I'll be a happy camper.
Yeah,
that's got to be a tough one to get, but I don't blame you for wanting it.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's do the Michael Keaton. Finish
Well,
off that
yeah, this
thing.
one's interesting because this is one that actually did well. It's got Michael Keaton, Sasha Collier, and who's Miller? I don't know who Miller is. Is that
Ezra Miller?
Ezra Miller. That's what I thought. Okay, Ezra Miller.
Oh, yeah.
So it's got
He's
all
so drunk, it's hard to get his autograph, dude.
But so all three of them in a 9/8 of their characters on the comic. So it's actually a decent one, in my opinion.
That's cool.
Yeah, $11.25.
Sure. But
So,
what's Michael Keaton's autograph? $500?
I don't know. That's a great question.
He's probably up there.
I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
He's probably
Again,
$500.
he has to be, dude.
The other ones are probably a couple hundred each. Just imagine you go through all that work and you get a 9.6.
That's what happens.
Which happens
yeah.
all the time.
It does. Yeah.
And then you can't sell it for shit.
All right, let's see here. Michael Keaton's
That
signature.
is a cool book, though. Is that just a regular like variant cover, though? I think it is. I think it's like a cover B or something connecting.
5? Is it 5? There's got to be someplace.
It's got to be up there.
$275.
That's cheap. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Well, for him,
Yeah, that is cheap.
he's a stud.
Yeah. So, next, this blew me away. Whoever got this, congratulations. A 9/8 Batman #2 Snyder and Capullo run newsstand for $280
Only one? How do they know it's only one?
on the census.
Is that the
Only one
variant?
graded, probably.
Yeah.
If they could have, because they didn't always differentiate. But to be honest, there's probably not too many. So if it's separated in the census, like in 2011, they weren't doing that. So in the last 2 years, now it says the census looks like one, and they just don't know.
They're not going to go back, and they probably didn't even take pictures back then, did they, Nick?
Maybe only one on eBay.
No,
I bet in the census, if they just graded it the other day, it could be the only one.
Yeah. Yeah. That's such a, those newsstand early Batman books during that time period are tough books.
Yeah, very, very tough.
Yeah.
And they were not that long, only until the first like however
Yeah,
many
the
issues
census
was
literally only shows one.
Wow.
But actually,
Yeah.
no, that's weird because this one's maybe that's wrong because this says Spanish edition. So I don't know. Strange.
Well, zoom in on it.
I just found the Spanish one too.
How about this though? This next sale blew me away. Aliens #1 from Dark Horse 1988 and a 9/8 sold for $1,600. That's
It's
fucking,
rated 1988 Dark Horse. Read. Read.
That's awesome, but doesn't it seem crazy? Too?
it seems like way more, but that I've seen this book sell for a lot, but that is a lot, a hell of a lot. So, well, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on it. And then
those OG labels too, man. It's an old school ugly ass label from CCC.
yeah, that is an ugly one. And it's
Yeah,
not even.
dude.
It's not even.
They
a
don't hold
newsstand.
up good, man. The old
They're all
labels.
ugly, dude.
Then a really classic Halloween cover, the Lois Lane #1 and a CGC 5.5, $1,267. Love that cover. Her flying in front of the moon.
I've always thought that's definitely an underrated issue.
Yeah.
5.5 super tough NEDC from 1958. 5.5 is
Yeah.
ridiculously tough. The color looks nice too.
Yeah.
That color picks up any kind of spine tick too, dude. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You can
Next,
see him. Dude, that book got graded way too high, bro.
this one blew
Look,
me
you
away.
can go back and look at all the color breaks on it.
Yeah, dude. It's
A 5.5. It probably should be a 4 or 5. 4.
This X-Men 11 Pressman in a 9.6 sold for $490. That's such a tough book, man. In a 9.6, I would take, and it got picked up quick. You could tell it's probably like a buy it now or something, and just got grabbed quickly. But that's nuts. What do you got? Your dog choking over there, Billy?
I'm sorry, dude. My mom's dog, she's been like in the
You're
hospital.
okay,
now.
brother.
She's like
I'm just giving you
my
shit.
mom's
You're okay.
dog's literally dying, dude. It's
Oh
so
no,
sad.
dude.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
She has a heart. No, don't get sad. I didn't mean to make everyone sad, but when their lungs fill with liquid because their heart's not working,
Yeah.
they get old, the heart disease. So every once in a while, she coughs up liquid.
Oh, poor thing.
Sorry.
And then Superman Man of Steel number 20 DCU variant raw $669.
I might have that, dude. I gotta be honest with you. I used to go around and just collect DCUs constantly.
Yeah. Well, some of them are fucking crazy expensive. We talked about one, I think, last week or the week before that. Was it the same one? I can't remember.
No.
Yeah, it was. It was the same one.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Same issue. Yeah, I remember this cover. I don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is another one that sold?
Yep.
Wow.
Nuts.
How do I,
And then
myself?
how about this? A Beckett. So this is graded by BGS. It's a one-piece manga. It's a 9.2. First one piece from 1997. Sold for $2,550.
Yeah, man.
Is that pre-CBCS?
I don't know. That's a great question. I didn't know if Beckett has been grading mangas that long. I feel like they haven't. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, man. Manga is gonna be. That's a sleeper.
Yeah, a major sleeper.
Dude, when is it gonna be though? That's the question. Like, how much
Now.
longer is it gonna take?
It's gonna be now, bro. Now that they're starting to get graded,
Manga Moon Knight.
all that stuff.
Yeah,
Remember
anime.
manga? Remember the Spider-Man one? That was that
Mhm.
Kari Andrews? Anyways,
Yeah, Kari Andrews. Yeah.
yeah. All right, so these are 3 books that were under 500. So I feel like I want to start like doing a thing where it would be nice to like take $500 and go, let's try and figure out the best book that you can buy for under $500 because there's so many good books that you can buy for less than $500 these days. And here's 3 great examples. A Crime Suspense Stories 24, one of the most gruesome covers in my opinion in the whole one, just because the way she looks in that tub and he's getting ready to dismember her. In a 5.5 sold for $455. Off-white to white pages. Great fucking book. Then a 9.6 newsstand of Super Friends 7, first appearance of the Wonder Twins, which I would love to see if that could be, pressed to a 9.8, $411. And then the ultimate, in my opinion, this is sacrilege. Walking Dead 19 and a 9.8 for $300.
Yeah, $31 shipping. What the fuck?
It's like a UK sale or Canada.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the sideways.
Yeah.
The sideways numbers. Yeah, I don't know why the Michonne doesn't get more love than she should, but
Yeah. Walking Dead stuff is really soft right now, but things are, it's on Netflix and apparently it's like streaming like really, really well internationally. So it's like
Daryl season 2 Book of Carol just dropped also.
That's right too. There's also a big like prop auction for Walking Dead that's happening right now.
Oh
And
wow.
where? That would be awesome.
There's some really cool stuff.
I want her sword.
Is it Heritage?
No, it's here, I'll send it over to you.
Dude, those Europe ones. Is it the Europe ones?
This
I
is
know
a
that
prop
England or
store
whatever.
auction. It's pretty sweet.
I think that the $500
No rubber
mark
dog
would be a fun game to kind of play. You know what I mean? Like the being able to all say, okay, let's take $500 and find the best book. You could even do that, like but yourself. Okay, I want to buy a book every 3 months, save up $500 and get a killer book for less than $500. Like this, instead of buying, fucking 3 lattes a week or something.
Where's that Venom 3
Avocado
third
toast.
print, bro?
Yeah,
Fine.
exactly. You could buy one of those for less than $500. All right, here we go. The prop auction. Oh wow, here we go. This is interesting. Let me go here and let me go here. Oh, look at that. A badge. You get
Shit.
Rick Grimes' badge. His rubber revolver.
Is it a replica? Or
No.
is it the real thing?
I think this is our actual real deal Holyfield.
Yeah.
Because they will sometimes they'll say replica on them. You know what I mean? Like, you could buy his gun.
Yeah, it's a rubber version though. Yeah.
It's not a 350, real 357.
Damn it.
That's awesome.
Just
dude.
don't let Alec Baldwin shoot it around you, bro.
You get the pin too, the sheriff badge and the pin.
That is sick, dude.
Yeah,
How
there's
much is it outside?
1,700.
The funny thing too is that that on that badge, so like an inside baseball thing, so it says King County on there.
Yeah.
In the book, it says the book has a different county in there, the actual county in that Cynthia is in, but they did King County for the show because Frank Darabont is like friends with Stephen King, and so he wanted to do that as an homage to him. So they changed that for the show.
That is cool.
I got in trouble because I made a prop badge at Skybound and I put King County on there, and Robert skewered me hard. I learned that one real fast.
You won't hear anything like this anywhere else, folks that are watching.
Yeah.
You're like actually hearing interesting shit.
No.
I don't know if it's that interesting, but thank you.
Fucking it is.
That CDC asshole's badge, I'm going to get it and burn it, dude. Fuck that guy.
Edwin Jenner. Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah. $200.
Noah Emmerich, man.
He's like, no, I'm taking you all out, dude. We're calling it a day for civilization.
Carl Grimes' gun.
Hey, how much for Carl's eye?
I want to know how much for his bandana.
His patch, eye patch.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's a sword right up there.
Oh, dude, Danny's sword, dude.
Yeah, Michonne's
Is
sword.
it the
Yeah.
daughter? Oh, that can't be the real thing, dude.
Rubber
It's a rubber
katana
katana.
and rag.
Do you think she was walking around with the rubber sword?
Oh,
the whole time?
100%. 100%.
Probably for like they probably have like a hero one for like close-up scenes
When they're
that's actually
fighting.
like the metal one, and then fighting ones are probably all either rubber or they're all CG when they actually it's a cool one.
Just
and
the
later in
handles.
auction, it has the handle, but it has like a
What's
green
the
screen
sword?
tip, so it's like you don't actually get to because they do it all digital.
I want that sword. How much is it?
It was like $1,800 right now.
Yeah.
That's cheap, dude.
Morgan's
I was
walking
We got
stick.
6 days to go.
Oh,
So
there's a week left.
Oh, okay. Send me that link.
It's
later.
definitely cheap.
It'll be
I'll
alright.
send it to you.
Walk with that thing.
There's got to be. I want to find that before we. There we go. There's the Ezekiel's sword and sheath. Here's a bat,
Look at
dude.
Lucille.
Negan's bat.
Fuck.
No, get the fuck
insane.
out
A
of
rubber
here.
Fucking
bloody
Lucille.
Lucille. $8,000.
Oh my god, that is the
Dude.
that is the prize of this.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
oh, for sure, that's the highest thing.
That's like the Infinity Gauntlet, bro.
It's
That's
bloody,
a fucking
too.
name maker, bro.
Yeah.
Not if anyone cares, but the reprints of Walking Dead. I'm not sure if it's this FOC or not, but soon, either this weekend or next weekend, they'll be doing the reprint of number 100. Not that many people care, but
I saw a really good David Finch. So this Walking Dead Ezekiel's stunt sword, and there's the green tip on it. That's cool.
yeah.
Man, this is awesome. You got all
Stuffed
kinds of stuff.
tiger.
You got Daryl's leathers vest. Yeah,
Dude, that's 20 grand, dude.
there's Ezekiel's tiger figurine.
Oh shit, there is a tiger.
Yeah.
I was just joking, dude. What is that?
$220. Oh, look at that, dude. Aaron's arm.
That's Aaron's one, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't like Aaron that much.
Gruesome. There's Gabriel's machete.
Aaron's like one of the old school because like, for the shock and everything, everybody fucking dies, right? So then we're left with Aaron and we're like, we didn't care that much about Aaron in the first place, dude.
Yeah, the rest is just fear stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, fear.
That's fucking cool, man.
I'll take
That's
some
awesome.
cheap Fear. I watched.
Yeah,
Hey, dude.
some cheap fear
I finally finished off Fear the Walking Dead. I was like, look, man, I'm like 5 episodes from the promised land. I gotta push through this, man.
Grind.
I gotta push through this. It was good. It jumped the shark a while ago. I stayed with Walking Dead all the way to the end. Like pretty much almost weekly. Stayed to the end. Walking Dead, enjoyed it all. All right, I'm already pot committed. Fear the Walking Dead, dude. Oh God, there are a couple really good actors.
I just put the link in the live chat for anybody that wants to go.
So I have a question for you guys. I don't have much longer, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion on this. So I don't know if you guys got this or someone got this, but you could get it 1 per store, right?
What is it?
And
Berserker?
It's the Berserker like omnibus.
Oh, that's cool.
But it was only 1 per store, and inside it's sealed still, right? I haven't opened it. I don't want to, but it's signed inside on the internal page by all of them, Keanu Reeves and everybody.
Oh wow!
So I ordered one. I didn't know if I would get it or not, but they guarantee 1 per store. They're gonna do a movie of this, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So my question is, right now I'm not sure how much it's selling for. You can check if you want on eBay, but it's called the Berserker. What the hell is it called?
Berserker signed Keanu Reeves omnibus.
Like compendium or omnibus or something. It just
like
came out.
Compendium.
$625.
Wow.
The sign, yeah. So
wow.
My question is, I bought it because I like Keanu Reeves. I have a Matrix Reload, the second one. What is that? Matrix Reloaded?
Autograph.
Signed poster from Australia where they filmed, and it's like all Matrixy, like 3D. So my thought is this: like, should I hold it?
Yeah, well, it depends.
Should I wait?
I mean, do you plan on selling it or do you want to keep it?
I don't know yet.
Well, I think Keanu Reeves is like one of the few celebrities that's actually cool. Like, you know what I mean? That people always think he's a good person. Like, I mean, if something crazy happens, of course, that's one thing. But like, he's one of the guys that there's nothing you can find bad about him. Everybody talks like he's like, that's exactly how he is. The way you guys think he is how he is. So I don't know, man. I think
that's where that CGC JSA authentication comes in, because they were able to get the Keanu autograph authenticated, and it comes in as yellow label, and then them fuckers sold it for $805. Otherwise, they're sitting on that at the house without that authentication.
Yeah.
It's such a clean auto too, man. Look at that. That's fire, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's something different. I don't know what that is. That's not that top.
Yeah,
one
it's not the omnibus. Yeah. I was just looking at that, seeing how the JSAs, like if people are subbing all their books that are autoed, whether it's dynamic forces that they don't want to go through CBCS and they want a CGC label.
There's only 500 of these out there, so I would hold on to it.
Look again. Like put deluxe and look, and there's one of the people has opened it so you can see the signature. It's pretty
No.
cool. Which I don't know why they would, but not that one. I wanted to open it so bad, but I didn't. Oh, that one's open, huh? No, that one's still sealed. No,
Is
wait.
it?
Was it the one that was 625 above it?
You might be right. This one right here.
Bro, did you see the trailer for Ballerina, dude? The John Wick spinoff?
No, but I bet it's awesome. What is it,
Dude,
like Black Widow?
It's fucking amazing. And Keanu's going to be in it, too.
Ooh, look at that.
There it is. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a little
nice little
sticker.
book plate.
Yeah, book plate. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I didn't know the other guys were going to sign it too, which was even cooler.
Yeah, that is
Bro,
cool.
Keanu's best movie, hands down, Youngblood, dude, where he played the goalie. Bro, it was awesome, man.
All right. Moving on. Billy, just bounce. Just throw up your deuces anytime you got to bounce, brother.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you guys, thanks for having me chill for a while. I appreciate it. It was good
Anytime,
times.
brother. Appreciate you, dude.
And
Thank you, Billy. I appreciate it, man.
I'm out of here. Let me know when you get your winner there, Joe.
Yeah, dude. I'll go live on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, man.
All
I'll
right.
start talking shit about people. I haven't done that in a
Nice.
while.
Appreciate you,
All right, you
brother. I'm
guys.
gonna
Well,
hit
have
you
a
up. I'll hit
great
you up
night,
later
guys.
on.
All right, guys. Take it easy. Bye bye.
All right. Later,
All right.
Billy. All right. So we were talking about the the dark side stuff earlier, and this is that perfect image. This is one of those books that
That's what I was thinking
It's
about.
one of the best variants in comic book history. I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah.
100%
Anybody
agree, Leg. 100% agree.
I've never seen this book out in the wild, dude.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Raw.
on site graded 9496. I definitely thought I pressed it to 9.8. It was one of my robberies. That was a long time ago. I don't still have it, but
Mm-hmm.
because you used to be able to like find stuff and then be able to find it again, and then shit that's rare, people put it away and call it a day because they're smarter than I was. So
Yeah. Man.
love that book.
Snoopy's
Yeah, we looked at
hanging
this
out.
Fruit of the Loom last week too.
No, the Fruit of the Loom wasn't last week. I've not seen one of these sell in a long time, dude. This is one of the most rare Power Ranger books out there.
Yeah, didn't we cover this last week?
You might have done it on Long Story Short or something, but not here.
Was it?
Yeah. This is crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too many shows.
Oh, look at that Snoopy dog.
Oh man, great doggy.
Yeah.
Moxley had to come say hi.
Moxley.
Such a good dog.
What you doing?
Such a
Dude,
cutie
people don't
pie.
understand, dude. That's man's best friend. My dog, as soon as I walk in the door, oh my God, Joe's home. Oh my God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's the best.
I remember.
They're the best.
Yeah. $1,000 for this raw Fruit of the Loom book.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. 75 bids too. And this is a book I've never seen. Have you guys ever heard of this? Friday the 13th, Pamela's Tale #1. It's an origin story by Wildstorm in 2007.
Wow.
A 9/8 sold for $300.
Yeah, that's a tough 9.8.
Never seen that.
I've got a 1 and 2 of that, and I just didn't know it would sell for that. I doubt it's a 9.8, but I definitely, when it was starting to pick up a little bit,
Yeah.
that origin issue, I remember buying a set, and I'm going to try to look for it now.
By the
So
way, I
low
want to
print
shout
one.
out Steel Cartel real quick. He just said, I grabbed that dark side at C2E2, never seen it before. He sent me, shout out to Sean, he sent me some of his clear bags and boards that I'm going to try out. And he also sent me 2 CDs. He's in a bunch of bands, and he sent me 2 of his CDs. So we're gonna check those out, and we're gonna talk about them Saturday night. So it was that was a sweet package, man. So appreciate that, brother. And we're gonna also review the bags and boards as well. So all right, next. How about this one?
It's sick.
Right, dude? Freaking.
Super. That's a Jesse James book right there.
If
all
Jesse
day.
didn't buy this, he's gonna be so mad. He is going to be so freaking mad. Super Pro #1 9/8 signature series signed by Stan Lee, John Romita Sr., and Joe Sano.
Oh, I'd be all over that, dude.
Dude, unreal.
Super Pro. Hell yeah.
Feels like a really good price, man. $511.
I know.
I would the fuck, dude. You know, it's one of a kind. I mean, I would imagine. Like, seriously, how would you possibly get those tickets on there?
Yeah.
And for that book to be signed by them, like, what are you thinking? You know, Jesus.
Well, there's a lot. I mean,
speaking about greatest variants ever, we've talked about 2 of them already on this show. He-Man Masters of the Universe #1, Wilkins Skeletor variant in a 9/8, and I'm so bummed I missed this. $800.
dude, the bad bidding. That's, I guess I don't know. People just aren't looking for auctions like they used to be. Because I sold just a few months ago. I sold one for $1,700. So,
Dang. What? Really? Wow. Jesus.
yeah, I mean it sold for $5,000 before.
Yep. That's a raw. I've seen them sell raw for that.
Yeah, which is insane. But like, I also, the second I was $1,700, I found one for
you mentioned that
about $1,000. Yeah, I definitely text you guys about that. I think I talked about it on the show.
You bought it at the same time. That,
Yeah.
like,
No, I was like, I sent the offer and I was like, hope this guy gets back to me, because there's one in Canada. The guy must have had US only on mine. Because I was like, why would he make? I got mine for $2,000 something. Why would he make me a $1,700 offer, which is a good offer, when he could just, spend like $1,000 on this one? And I was like, maybe he doesn't have Canadian on. And same, but that's worked in my favor too. For shipping to Canada, I've gotten a lot more money shipping internationally.
Yeah.
I just use the eBay. I use the eBay system. I don't do anything special. I just let them do it.
Yeah.
And it's even better because once you send it to them, you're off the hook.
You're good. Yeah.
You're automatically, you can't even get bad feedback because they already checked your book. But yeah, so I made like $700 in 2 seconds. As soon as I got my offer accepted, I clicked accept on his, sent him in the mail, just prayed neither one of them broke.
That's awesome.
My worst, funny story. My worst international eBay thing was some guy in Australia bought a book for me, and it got delayed forever because he put, he's one of those addresses where it's like 57-59 or whatever, but he put the wrong symbol between there, or however it got at the eBay facility, and so it got delayed by a month. And he sent me an email or a message. He called me a donkey, and it was like he was so pissed. And I'm like, dude, I didn't ship it. I shipped it to Kentucky, and then eBay sent it off. It's like he filed a claim, and then eBay immediately was like, yeah, keep your money. Once it's eBay has it, and they send it off, it's like you're clear. It's great.
Yeah, just take the money right out of the account.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Yeah,
you're good to go. I had a guy hit me up from England not that long ago. Something I sold him, same thing, and he says, "Well, mate, I put a hold on at my local post office, and it might take you to get a hold of them to send it forward." And I was like, first off, I'm not calling England.
Not my jam.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. And I don't even know I don't know how it happened. I hope for you it works out. I don't want to be a jerk. It can't be, if somehow it returns, it'll get returned to eBay. It won't even get returned to me.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you. I'll do anything. Basically, I don't know what I can do calling England, but
yeah, I think that's the shitty part about eBay, is that most people aren't going to be dicks about trying to fix if something really went bad. I know most people that I know that sell on eBay are going to try and figure, if something really shitty happened and it wasn't, somebody trying to fuck with you, they're going to do their best to make it right in whatever way they can. So I never understand that shit. This one was brought up on the Almost 10 last week on House of Stein, and it was just too good, so I had to put it up here. Funny book #1, underground, rare underground comic book, a 9/8 CGC 9/8. There's only 4 graded. Only 4 of these are graded. It's the first appearance of Cherry Pop Tart. Sold for $2,000, $1,944, less than $2,000. How rare is that in that condition?
It is. I'm surprised there's 4.
Right?
Because you can't even find the book. I'm surprised there's 498. That's the secondary universal label. So that's
old
enough.
Yeah.
Probably 10, 15 years old.
God.
Could be 20 years old.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know, but that's a great buy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, all the stuff I've seen tonight, not including a rare autograph. That's the first. That's a book I'd pick.
Yep. All right, let's get into some non-comic stuff. We've got a complete set of 76 of the Battle Beasts. I don't think they have the weapons. It's just the figures. Sold for $820.
Look, it's not complete unless you have each of the 3 different logos.
Yeah.
That's complete.
Yeah, the 3 different.
That's awesome. That's so cool to see.
Oh, bro. I remember when I first time I saw the Battle Beast with the hook arm, I wanted that figure so fucking bad, man. I was like, I need to get this. Whatever I do, I need to get this figure. Look at this.
2 OGs right there.
Hold on. Yeah, amen, dude. Old fucking school, dude.
I've got mine, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So good.
My brother had this one. No, this one was mine. This is my brother's.
Oh, bro.
That's awesome, dude.
I love that shit. Total nostalgia. 1988 Kenner starting lineup, first year for starting lineup. Jordan in an AFA 85 already graded, sold for $344. I feel like that's a great buy too. That card
already graded, isn't like $100 to grade the fucking thing.
It's expensive to grade for an action figure, and it's already graded.
Dude, I sold a BGS 9 this card for like $600.
Yep.
During COVID.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
And I bought the starting lineup and I cracked out the Jordan and sent that off. So
yeah.
Is it 85?
I thought it was a better grade, but
is it 85 the highest?
No,
I don't know if 85 is the highest. It might be.
I don't think it's 100.
You can get like 90s can happen, but they're
they're
rare.
rare.
85 is that's your 98 basically.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's like 9.8.
Yeah. Dude, this is crazy. Speaking of Jordan, a loose.
That's awesome.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles slam dunking Donatello with the 23 number sold for $610.
Dude, with the fucking Jordans on, dude.
Yep, with the Jordans on.
Yep. I now found the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle that I want.
Yeah. So cool.
I want a lot, but I want that the most now.
Dude, that is
I didn't know it existed.
Dude, that is fucking fire, dude.
This is crazy too. You guys remember Centurions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Centurions are hilarious, dude. I remember these figures, and all the shit that you could put on them was so crazy. And a bunch of Centurion stuff sold this week. Here's 2 figures with all the accessories, sold for $207. A couple of these sales happened with just 2 figures and all the accessories. But this Doom Drone Traumatizer,
cool.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Loose, $622. Fucking cool, man.
Bro, they made a Kraken, dude.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that either.
1980. I didn't. Yeah, that's shit.
Bro, that is fucking awesome, dude. That was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, dude.
Me too. All of us. Yeah.
Whenever somebody takes a shit now, they say, I'm going to go release the Kraken, dude.
What was the scary guy's name that fucking...
They still say that at work, bro?
That hit Medusa's head with the pitchfork when it was hanging on the tree?
Out of the bag?
Yeah, the scorpion guy.
Yeah. Hit him with
that guy scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah, dude, that was Tripper blood drip and all the fucking
scorpions.
Scorpion. I'm like, what the fuck?
What was
that scene, bro?
Scary, dude.
Yeah, chat will let us know. They let us know last time.
Bro, you remember Rapicon?
Yeah.
Remember Rapicon when the fucking bugs went in the motherfucker's ear, dude? Dude, I could not sleep that night when when I saw that, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that creeped me out, dude.
Calabas, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God, that guy, dude, I'm looking at a picture of him right now. He's fucking freaking me out, man.
It's creepy, bro. So creepy.
Yeah, seriously, fuck that guy, dude. looks like Moss Man's like. Dude, how did he even get hair looking like that on him?
Do you know that? Do you remember that Moss Man had a smell to him?
Yeah.
There's only 2 He-Man figures that had scent based.
That and
with him.
Stinkor, right?
Him and Stinkor.
That fresh, that pine smell, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So funny. All right, moving on. Kind of like Muscleman and Battle Beast. This was for the generation after us. My brother loved these. Monster in My Pocket. And there's a mint on card 24 pack sold for $211.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I like those. Those were really cool. My brother was so into them. Dude, you guys know I love fake G.I. Joes and
I've never seen this one.
And G.I. Joes from other countries. India has some of the best G.I. Joes. This is one, I've never seen this one either, Clutch. They call them Beachberg. It's a mix of Beachhead and Iceberg.
Oh, from the Fun School version.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep. Loose with all of his accessories.
Dude, that's
$800.
crazy.
Yeah. Dude, Vinny says that he had all of these and his dad threw them all away. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Fun School stuff has like the the Vamp Jeep.
Yep.
Like they've got like there's like 10 different colorways of it and then different stuff. There's so cool. It's my favorite thing.
Dude, when people have everything, dude, this is the shit they go after that, dude.
Yes. And then this one's crazy. Argentinian Modulok. And it's you could tell it was like bootleg and they just any color resin they had. And it's called the Christmas variant because it's red and green. $375.
I've never seen that.
Is there 69 or am I just?
It looks like they're 69.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Next, some crazy ticket stubs. I always wanted this
that
one.
went cheap.
All
Bryan.
right. 1980 Miracle on Ice ticket stub from Lake Placid. A PSA 4 sold for $2,600.
And that's the Soviets against the United States?
Yes.
Wow.
The Miracle on Ice. Yep. Not even the gold medal game. And then I don't know how true this is. I know that International Comics Josh was trying to get the first Taylor Swift ticket stub. And I don't know if what he got is this one, but this is a 2006 Taylor Swift concert ticket stub, earliest known Swift ticket stub, sold for $327.
So if I remember on one of the threads we're in, Josh, there's a earlier ticket stub than this show, which is like it's even like crazier hard to find. It's like a weird, like from like a high school thing or something. It's
wow. I know she sang a national anthem too, really young at some football game too. So there's that.
Yeah, Josh knows all the stuff. I'm always just shocked at how much he's just got it all. It's great.
With you.
It's wild.
I'm totally fucking with you,
dude. I cannot. But that went super cheap. That Miracle on Ice, dude. I cannot believe that.
That's one of the all-time greatest ticket stubs in my opinion. And then check this out. Okay. That's a 1980 Miracle on Ice, one of the greatest historic moments in not just sports, but history. Mm-hmm. And then a Caitlin Clark debut in a PSA 10 sold for almost as much, $2,200.
Wow.
Fucking crazy, man.
Right. You're talking about one of the most iconic
moments.
Right. What was it compared to? A high school football team beating the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And then you got Caitlin Clark.
Tretiak, all those amazing, the Russians, a lot of them who joined the Detroit years later. Next, we have a really cool Gary Painter print. And if you guys don't know, Gary Painter was the guy who designed all the Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse sets and everything. And of course, he's got comic art. He's a famous artist and really famous artist. And here's a lithograph that he did that is signed out of 200, sold for $413. Kind of gives you like a look of like what Shepard Fairey kind of was doing with the Obey stuff. This kind of reminds me a little bit of, that in a way. And then this is crazy. 2 1957 vintage Lone Ranger and Tonto posters. Look how good of condition they are. From 1957. Sold for $3,150.
Those look tall.
Yes.
Those look like are like life size.
Yeah, door posters.
Yeah. That's cool.
They also did I remember they did a life-size Vampirella like that too, didn't they, back in the day? Back in the 70s or something? I could be wrong, but check this out. Nirvana concert flyer, an original concert flyer. Nirvana in the Treehouse. $700.
Wow.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts. And then I got a couple more here.
On April Fool's Day, dude.
I know. This is, speaking of Nirvana, check this out. It says here, NME New Music Express, which is a British music magazine, with a written message by Kurt Cobain, sold for $398. Okay. Here's the message. You can see it written right here. It says, your pal Kurt. I'll read it what it says here in a second. But look at that image on the inside.
Oh, wow.
He's got a gun in his mouth, dude. I've never seen that image.
It does reach.
You're terrible.
Courtney's off the hook.
He's not using his foot to pull the trigger.
Yeah. So let's read what it says.
Wow.
The message says, "Hi, Aunt. Apologies for the madness. Front page news again, and another media shitstorm, no doubt. Enemy-friendly unit shifter. I am king of the depressed junkies once again. On a brighter note, we will be raping and pillaging in your homeland soon. Oh, Frances says hi. She is a cherubic joy and makes me smile every single day. Cheerio, your pal Kurt." And Frances, of course, is his daughter who just had a baby with Tony Hawk's son.
Tony Hawk's kid, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe this sold for only $400. $400.
It's like one of those things that people just, it's a UK sale. People just didn't see it,
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
AOA. Kirk's message read, "Help me, Courtney is going to kill me." Jesus. Oh, man. That's amazing. And look at that. You could check out his handwriting and, make sure it matches up.
You could press that shit, too.
I know.
Make it look better, dude.
Get it graded. Says here, this has been locked away and kept in a safe place and away from sunlight for many years, but I finally decided now is the time to let it leave my possession. As new light shines on the possible murder of Kurt and more details come out about what actually happened on that terrible day in '94, the recently released autopsy and interviews from Joe Burns have finally given us a few more details about the case. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was new information.
Yeah, what were the details?
I don't know. It says, as for the item, it comes from the collection of a guy who used to sell on here many years ago under the username Blakovsky, and was responsible for selling the famous Hey Seuss set list and a few other genuine, extremely rare pieces of Nirvana memorabilia. Unfortunately, he passed several years ago now, and I got entrusted to keep some of the collection and sell some bits of it privately as instructed by his family. So any old Nirvana collectors out there will no doubt remember this guy from back in the day on here, and will know that pieces from his collection were always 100% genuine, and people that did take them to be authenticated, always got them passed. Although Kurt's writing is notoriously hard to do as it varied so much, I guess depending on what state he was in. I got told by the item's previous owner that this was written during his short stay in the rehab not long before his death, as he requested UK music papers to pass the time, and it's widely known that Kurt was very fond of both NME and Melody Maker English music publications. Apart from this, I know very little about it, unfortunately. I would take a chance on that for $400 any fucking day.
Yeah.
Any day. Next. Look at this. Vintage 1990 G.I. Joe Real American Hero Combat Pay Redemption poster. I think you sent in points to get these posters, and I think not very many people did.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. And then it says here, Hasbro, registered trademark. But they matted it looks like. So the mats on the back.
I don't think it's worth that, dude.
It's all for almost $250.
Yeah, not in that condition, bro. Matted.
Cool
it was
poster.
framed. They took it out of the frame and sold it like that.
Yeah.
The frame was probably cracked.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth that in probably like mint or rolled in great condition.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, were these usually shipped out like folded, right? So
yeah.
Maybe that's like a rarity that it was seems like it's pretty flat or had been rolled. That's wild. That's cool.
Yeah,
though.
dude. That's crazy.
It's a lot of money.
Let's see here. So
I mean, it's the same amount as that Kurt Cobain.
All right, save this.
Britney Spears Toxic t-shirt, bro.
I know. All right, so this is another amazing buy. Congrats to whoever bought this. This is what I'm going to be sending in. This is a recently graded.
You gotta be kidding.
Todd McFarlane, Pulliup, Washington, day of release. Okay, sent in to get the JSA, but here's the problem: they didn't note it. So for those of you guys that don't know, there's the stamp. This was signed the day the book got released at Todd McFarlane's brother-in-law's comic store in Pulliup, Washington, called the Spider's Web. He signed the regular on the day of release, and then when the second print came out, I think he went back and did some more signing, and each one of them were signed on the knee. Okay, and you could tell by look how early the autograph looks.
Yeah, that's old signature. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people think that it's fake, and so they just don't see it. And it usually will come with a typed out on a piece of paper thing saying what it is, and then it'll say there's a stamp on the back of the spider web in red on the back. And these books, in my opinion, are some of the coolest comic books ever because they're a part of history. They were signed right day of release. McFarlane, when it came out in his brother-in-law's comic store in Washington. There's not a ton of them out there. They're super rare, and this one just got a 9.8 with the JSA. And whoever bought this, congrats, because they got it for less than $300.
Wow, that's pretty great price.
Holy shit!
Authenticated, cost you money. Day of release, silver stamp.
Unreal, dude. Unreal. So
that's cool.
Did they even notice that in the description? It's a coin company. They might not know. Like where they write about it right there.
They don't even say it. Do they?
At the top.
Yeah.
No clue.
Yeah, they don't know.
They had no clue.
They don't fucking know.
Yep. Congrats, whoever won it. Next, look at this Jock sketch cover. $450. Look at this.
Damn.
That's badass.
I'd be in on that, man.
Fuck.
From Jock? Like, you kidding me?
That's awesome. That's great.
That's my favorite version of the Joker.
I haven't seen that much Jock stuff like that. I don't think this is common for him.
No, not that good. That's my favorite version of the Joker too, the Capullo Snyder one where he's wearing his skin. So fucking diabolical.
Yeah, number 13.
Yeah.
Second print, number 13 with the red cover.
Yep.
And he's looking in the mirror.
Uh-huh.
It's the same as the one in 25. Yeah.
Next, how about Amazing Spider-Man 700? Look, this sold for $355. Look to who all signed this.
Damn, dude.
McFarlane, Stan Lee. I mean, there's so many signatures on here. It's unreal.
Yeah, the guys who do these, like, I'm always impressed. I'm like, good for you, man. Just getting them done.
Oh, and like, let's say it's not and it's probably not like somebody, a CGC employee or something like that. Dude, somebody that's like, you got to go get the CGC guy.
Oh, yeah.
Crack the fucking thing open. Yeah, keep it in their possession. Bring whatever. Book does not have a COA.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, oh wait, yeah, I guess this wasn't CGC, but the CGC one's just as much. But yeah, any of this, dude, any of the stuff that people used to take around to cons.
Dude, I would so love to like have him sign in. They go, hey, bro, what are you fucking doing, dude? You're covering the whole goddamn book, bro. Right? And just fucking start yelling at him. Nobody told you to sign it that big, bro. Right? Just start going off
Look at
on
Stans, yeah.
And I'm talking about going off on Stan Lee.
I'd be talking shit to Dan Slott over there, not
dude.
Not Stan Lee.
Dan Slott's on that way too big, bro.
This is the Fruit of the Loom book for those of you guys that want to know what it looks like a little bit closer. So you guys can see this is super tough. And here's the back. And this one was actually signed.
The guy who made the underwear?
Al, let's see here, by Al Bigley.
Al Bigley.
Yeah.
Al Bigley's underwear.
And then look at this. This is beautiful. Mickey Mouse Magazine, Volume 1, Number 1 from 1935. Look at the color on this.
That's in good shape.
That's pretty nice.
And this could be cleaned a little bit more, I think. And it's signed by the editor of the magazine, because the editor of the magazine would sign copies and give them away to friends. So
it's signed on the first page by little Stevie. That was his.
Yeah. Here's where the editor signed it.
Wow. Imagine if Walt Disney signed it.
Signed by Joey. We don't know who Joey is, but he apparently owns this book.
Look at that. Look at the note. Oh man, so cool.
I've heard of a dickhead, but that's ridiculous.
And then finally, how about an original page from Tomb of Dracula 42? I know it's not 10, but it's got Blade in it. It sold for $887.
It's a Blade page.
Yeah.
That's cool.
From Tomb. That's the page right there. So,
what was Blade always worried was going to get in his eyes?
Blood.
Yeah, fucking
yeah,
bro.
You'll turn.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, that's before AIDS, man.
Yeah. Back when you didn't have to worry about that. Yeah. So, and that is the market report. So, what a fucking crazy market report, dude. Absolutely nuts. Some good shit. Yeah. All right. You guys got anything coming up? You got anything other than the announcement you made tonight? You got anything you're going to be doing before NYCC Clutch?
Just crying.
Yeah. Just
so much work to do before New York Comic Con. I've got a ton of. They're gonna have. Oh man, eBay's got. They're doing awesome giveaways at their booth. They're running a bunch of. We're gonna have a bunch of marquee auction items, including this beautiful copy of Miss America number.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Hood clean this one up.
Beautiful. Nice. That's a big book, man.
We'll have that up on. It'll be an auction that'll run. This back, like the original back on this thing was so like this section up here was so gnarly.
Yeah.
Joe's like he sent me pictures. I was like,
he's a wizard,
bro. Did you just like swap books? That's crazy. So there's actually in the stuff I got, there was a couple really like there's like 2 comics that I was like, these are just, I just love the covers just because they're just weird, you know, it's fun. So, and those are actually all books that I got from a friend's mother's books that she had in their basement for a long time that were like her stepdad's or something like that. So like she's like, I have no idea what these are. I'm like, I'll do what I can to help you sell them. So, and that was kind of like the biggest book in there, I think. So it's pretty sweet.
That's
I mean, they had
awesome.
a one going for some. I was like, wow, that's a banger book, man.
Yeah, they're sweet. First Patsy Walker.
Well, I am going to be. I've been putting off sales because I went and got a bunch of tubs of stuff out of a storage locker, and I got so many new toys and stuff. So I've been going through those. So I'm gonna
stuff, or you bought stuff?
No, stuff that I've had over the years that I've just had in a storage locker, you know, and I haven't, you know, thought about. I mean, I've brought up like, oh, I think this is in there. So I have like, there's probably like 8 or 9 tubs, a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna be going through those with. I'm gonna wear a GoPro and get one of those like lavalier mics.
Bro, I bet you there's fucking fire shit in there. Dude.
There is, awesome. Dude. I showed this last night. This is so this is something that was in there, old school Loot Crate box, and you can see all the dust on it, right?
Oh, yeah.
And this is like perfect example.
Oh
wow!
Surprise!
Yeah,
look at those. G.I. Joe.
It's there's the gun. It's got the tripod. Yeah,
don't do it, bro.
This and then look at what's in there. 2 aces with an uncut. Yeah.
Those look pretty clean. They're not too yellow.
Bro, they're super. Everything that there's some that are really bad, but so many really clean G.I. Joe stuff.
That's awesome.
So, and then there's a bunch of Star Wars, a ton of Star Wars, a bunch of Marvel Legends and DC, DC Direct figures, like when they did like the Kingdom Come and all those figures back in the day. There's a bunch of those. So I'm gonna be going through those and like unboxing videos, and then I'm gonna edit them and put them up, and then things will be on the eBay as those videos go out. So I'll be doing those. Great. Yeah.
I was gonna go on Whatnot, dude, but I don't want to sell my books. Dude.
I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I was gonna go like you know, and I told you that guy reached out to me and all that shit, and I was like, and so I kept on pushing the time like an hour, and then Josh goes, "Hey, what the fuck? Quit moving the time, dude." And I was just like, you know what? I'll think about selling next week. Yeah. And now it's already next week, dude. I don't feel like selling my books, dude. I don't feel like
just
taking a good book and say, okay, we're going to start it off at $5.
Yep.
And then at the last minute, somebody like Scouter scoops it up, and I'd be furious.
Well, that's why you gotta, like we talked about, but many times before, there's certain places to sell certain books and certain things, you know, and you just got to be smart about it.
I wouldn't mind if it was Scouter.
Yeah, Scouter's the man.
Yeah,
Rick's the man, dude. There's a lot of people that I'm like, fuck you. But.
Yeah.
No, it's because when it's funny because whenever like we'd be in what's his name's what's his fucking name? Who sold all the slabs? Slabby Patty. Kalen's Comics, right? Like he goes, "Hello, Red Hood." I go, "Fuck, Scouter's here," right? And so like he would always outbid me on damn books, dude.
Yeah, Scouter's a great dude. One of the good guys. Yeah. There's a lot of the good guys that from those old school sales that are still there, and we all appreciate you guys. And yeah, I feel you, Hood. Sometimes it's tough. So, but that being said, you guys keep your eyes out for what's coming up at NYCC, and check out all of our eBay stores. I know Leg's got one. I've got one. Clutch, you've got one, right? And
I have one, but I haven't put anything up on in like forever, dude.
You gotta start doing it, man. Yeah. Yep. And before we go, we have to take one big look at that fucking hat that Leg is wearing. What is that, brother?
I don't know, man. I just found it and
It's
it looks
awesome.
super fucking cool.
Oh, that's
Right?
great.
And I've been wearing it forever, and I don't even think I knew. But yeah, so I got it. This is often a concert hat. So my favorite thing is it looks cool. It means like not much.
That's
I
awesome,
like
dude.
skulls. Whatever that is looks cool. Good to go.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, the triple X poison. That's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up. Come hang out with us Friday night, House of Stein, Hot 10, back here on Saturday night. We'll see you there. Adios, everybody. Peace.